We are streaming. Uh, Hello, welcome. I'm Zareth. Welcome to our stream. We have yet to come up with a name for our group yet. Um, Welcome to Desert of Desolation 5e, where we play the old module from first edition, right?
Yeah.
First edition, and updated to 5e. And I guess I'll leave my hat off to you, Aaron.
Okay, yeah, so this is the Desert of Desolation converted to 5th edition. We're in the second session. And let's hear um, from Doug, who's playing Remy?
Sure. Remshathi, the
Remy Seth.
female gnome druid Circle of Dreams, who was like doing her training in the Feywild, and it was, oh man, it was so dreamy. And she went off on a task that her mentor had had instructed her to do. At least that's how she interpreted it. But she got tired and fell asleep. When she woke up, she was in the desert. Totally cool. I don't know why they call this the Desert of Desolation, because it is just plain beautiful. But she eventually made her way to Brelazar, where she met this totally rad mage named Aman al-Rakib. And he had deciphered some ancient texts, and something about some star gems and great evil and saving the universe, or something like that. But anyway, he hooked her up with Foe, who was an entrepreneur looking to start a restaurant chain, and hired a couple of other guys, Derelax, the Dragonborn fighter, and Muglug, the Strong, who had made a name for themselves by killing a dinosaur that they were supposed to not. They were supposed to have been killed by it, but they were honored by being chosen for this quest to head into the Desert of Desolation. And I'm accompanying them, and this is our tale.
All right.
Doug, you're getting a little bit of static to your mic.
Oh, all right. I will play around with the settings.
I did. It was everything I heard came through though, so I did catch it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. It's probably just me.
And it is a little staticky, but
All right, I'll mess around with the settings here.
so when we last left off, the party had just crossed. So y'all did cross the geographic boundary.
The North
which
Knife
is the
Pass.
North Knife Pass through the
I
mountains.
remembered something.
And but then another day or two later, you actually crossed the proper entrance to the desert, which was the Gates of Sul. And Derelax, I think you might have had a little bit of a mishap there.
Yeah, it was said something about a curse or something, so I tried to go around the gates, and then ended up in a sinking
In a
pit,
sinkhole.
sinkhole, and everyone tried to save me except Muglug, who just waved me goodbye.
Muglug will miss you greatly.
I believe Muglug would tell his tale, if I recall correctly.
So, y'all did cross through the gates. Y'all camped out for the day because y'all are traveling at night.
That's right.
And so now y'all, as the sun is starting to set and you've had your full day's rest, you kind of look off towards the north, and it almost looks like you see an oasis. Almost due north of where your position is. It's not quite on the trail. Your trail kind of takes a more northwesterly course at this point.
I think somebody said that we should stray from the trail if we saw solace in the desert. Didn't we hear that somewhere?
I think what we heard was don't stray off the trail for whatever reason. But that's what I want to ask you. It's an oasis. And I really want to go to this oasis to get fresh water and supplies. but I don't want to go
Well,
off the trail because last time I went off the trail, I almost died in a sinkhole.
I think I might have a solution, Derelix, and Remy will concentrate very strongly and use mold earth to mold a fork in the trail leading towards the oasis. And say, look, the trail has been revealed to us. It was there all along. It was just buried by these shifting sands.
Muglug will miss you all when you sink into the sand.
Oh,
I scratch my head and go, "Oh, I didn't notice that trail before. Let's follow the trail. Come, Jarlax Jr." And it's like giving a smile with its jaw, touch it off. Just going.
I will encourage Derelix Jr. to say, it's okay. You've got your big, fat pads on your feet that will help support you not on this new trail.
Yes. So I.
You can do it,
Part of me
Derelix.
knows this is going to end bad, but what
don't
my
know that.
character will do is if he sees a trail leading the other way, he's going to follow it.
Well, it is a trail. I have made a trail for you. I'll follow behind Derelix, and I'll keep using mold earth to extend the trail.
So what's Muglug say?
Nice knowing you.
Muglug not smart enough to notice.
One way or the other, he's just following along.
We'll have foe stay here with and at our position on the main trail.
Yeah, we'll just, I guess, where's the drawing tool? Yeah. Just kind of
Muglug also not
here,
not
then
perceptive enough to notice.
to go back on the trail, I guess, like that.
Sure. Okay, I will mold the earth into the trail that Derelix indicates.
Oh, I just realized that I forgot my dice.
Moving.
Isn't
it's like
mold
a
earth like
it's like a
5
sculptor.
foot?
There's a trail. Yeah, so I'll just do it a little bit at a time. So it's like a sculptor, you know. There is a trail there. I'm just moving the unnecessary parts away to reveal it.
So what's our move rate going to be?
5 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay, so
So 3 years later, as the sun comes up.
Yeah, like 3 years later, like an anime where they come back super powerful and they look a little old.
Yeah, it was a hyperbolic chamber.
so y'all do you know, the problem is, you know, that the blazing sun, the burning silence, the oppression of the heat, and the you know, it's starting to fade down as you start to head north directly towards the oasis. As it starts to get dark, you're gonna lose sight of the oasis.
I thought we were traveling at night, weren't we?
Right. You are traveling at night, so as it's getting darker, right? Because y'all spotted it just as the sun was going down, right? As y'all ended
Okay.
as y'all were wrapping up camp. So,
Sorry.
okay.
So
yes,
tail light will help us see it.
What's
Yeah, it
that?
only lasts for a minute.
Oh. So, you know, as you continue on, you kind of notice some rumbling back towards your south, and it almost sounds like thunder, like
like
the
a distant
rumble of thunder, and or maybe a stampede.
Oh no.
And It seems to be like just over the hill, or maybe just over the other couple of hills to your south where y'all were. Maybe it was like if you'd, where you were on the trail or where you'd camped is where the rumbling is coming from. It doesn't seem to be really bothering you or your animals at this point, but it is kind of an odd phenomenon, and you're not sure what it was. You don't see any like lightning in the sky or anything like that, so you're not exactly sure what would be causing that rumbling.
So I like to make a perception check by putting my ear to the ground.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
Is that perception?
Yes, it would be.
All right. Derelict is tone deaf.
You pick your head up and your ear is packed full of sand.
Remy like stops and sniffs the air. She's like, "Do you hear that?"
it's like Dan.
Muglug hit Derelax on side of head to knock sand out of ear.
Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
So, let's see. So y'all gonna head up towards the area where you find the where you thought the oasis was, and I guess you get there right as the sun is coming up, which and then you kind of find it and you spot your bearings and you kind of zero in on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're probably not moving very fast, so.
Yeah, I'm just 5 feet at a time. Clearing
Yeah.
a little trail, blazing a trail in the under the blazing sun.
Good job, Eric.
So y'all are kind of getting close to where y'all find that oasis, and it's within sight just as the sun is kind of coming up, and you got the full light of the day. It's starting to get warmer. I guess Fro and Joe are out of the picture for the time being.
Yeah, for the time being.
They got food poisoning.
They got food for
Life is but a dream.
So, all right. So, I think y'all are in control of the icons, or y'all should have control of icons. You're gonna try to go up there and get your replenish your water supplies and whatnot. I think if you do a select on both together, like draw a box around both icons, then
yeah,
you can.
Kimmel, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Kind of guide your camels up.
We're faster than Derelict Jr.
I'm walking slowly, just basking in the warmth and the beauty of the desert.
I'm doing the opposite.
Is
I'm carelessly just running straight to the oasis.
My master definitely wanted me to.
Okay, so go ahead and go ahead and
Well,
as y'all pull up, I'm gonna need
me.
all three of you to or I guess not Remsethi, because Remsethi was kind of lagging, and Remsethi did say that she was lagging. So Muglug, Derelax Jr., and Derelax Sr., I'm going to need dexterity saves from all of you, because all of a sudden it seems like the ground gives way. And and what about Derelax Jr. and Derelax Sr.?
How do I do a dexterity save for him? On my own?
You might have. Let's see. I think.
Would you need a camel
I
stack?
think you have the camel. I think you have access to the camel character sheet.
A camel has -1 dex.
Oh,
Yes.
so I guess it'd be a 14.
Did that work?
Yeah, you rolled a 19 for your camel.
Muglug
So your
and Derek
camel's
Senior,
okay.
very, very athletic.
Derelict Senior's cool. How did Derelict Junior do?
He crit.
He critted. He critical saved. So, let's see who didn't save. See, Derelicts
Zeref.
didn't save.
No, Derelict did not save. He rolled a 7.
All right. So, for some reason the sand is collapsing, but it seems worse than that. It seems like it seems like in fact you've got you're falling and I guess you are, let's see.
Whoa.
Like the looks of that.
This looks very much like Star Wars.
You know, that was
So I think you were right there, Muglug.
Yeah, I
Or you-
was
you were-
I was moving out of the way if you need me to. I made the save, so
Yeah.
That was where I
Derelict is
was.
getting a lame end like Boba Fett.
And then let's get a Derelict Junior out of the way. And yeah, it's exactly what you've got here. You've got it turns out it was an illusion, and you fell for it. So you are now. Actually, let me make sure that I've got this right. So you are now.
Remy's like appreciative, like that was a good illusion. You guys, we saw that illusion from like all the way over there, back where the rumbling was coming from.
Yeah, it was.
Oh. Okay, so you are now prone and stunned.
Okay.
And now we can roll for initiative.
All right. Derelict is gonna roll for initiative.
woo. Of course, my only crit for the night, I'm sure. Wow, that's a lot of crits.
Well, he rolled pretty high.
My camera frozen again?
Yeah.
What did I get?
I don't want to mess with it. Should we roll for the camels?
No, you don't need to roll for the camels. I'm just not sure how to. For some reason, I'm having a hard time rolling for these.
You select.
Beast.
Oh yeah.
Select the
There's like
beast
a
and-
dice icon on the beast.
Oh, let me just put them on here.
At least I didn't have like a stupid look on my face when the camera froze.
Oops. So I'll just put it. Really, everybody got that high? Y'all are no
Yeah.
fun. Okay, well it doesn't matter because got a surprise round.
All right.
Which means Derelict
I'm
is
surprised.
supposed to go.
Yeah, actually, Derelict's. Unfortunately, you seem to be attached now to its tentacles.
Yeah. Great, I'm Lando, and that makes Muglug Han Solo. Wait, I thought you were blind.
Derelict. Derelict, where?
Muglug will miss Derelict greatly.
You want your
Where's-
you're deaf all week.
Alright, I seem to be having issues with the character sheet for the Dust Digger.
Ew.
Is it not letting you pop it out or what?
No, it's not. Or it is, but it's. No, that ain't it.
Is it not an NPC or something?
let's see. Oh, character sheet. All right. Either way, so you're gonna get. What do we got here? Armor class 16. What do you got?
Let's see. Yeah, it's 16. I'm gonna get slammed, like a wrestler, like in a wrestling match or something.
All right, you just took 10 bludgeoning damage, and now you're grappled.
I'm also on top of being stunned and prone, right?
Yeah. You've got another 8 bludgeoning. God bless him. What is it with roll 20? I'm never gonna roll this well when I'm actually playing in your game.
Oh gosh.
4 bludgeoning.
Darla's gonna die quickly.
I know.
And
I'm probably within my stun body. I'm gonna probably scream out.
that was 3, right?
Help me! Help me!
That was 3.
That was 3. All right, one more. God bless. I'm never gonna roll this good
Oh my God.
as a
Nice
player.
knowing you, Darla.
I salute you, Deolax. You were a fun character while you lasted.
Okay, so that's another 11 bludgeoning. I'm assuming you're down now.
I
Right?
am down.
All right, next one is gonna be on Muglug because he's within range.
Wow.
I'm never gonna roll this good.
I smell a TPK.
I know. This will be the shortest 3.5 hour stream ever.
I had to roll a few characters and
Yeah.
come rescue these. Is it the same creature attacking both Muglug and Darlax?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So how many have I got? 3, 4, 5. That's 5 attacks. Okay. This guy is gonna. What's the movement on it?
They each have 5 attacks. Nice.
Oh, they can move. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh no.
All right. So now this one's moving on you.
Okay.
And it's got 5 attacks. Yeah. Remember I told you that I was worried this might be a brutal.
I remember.
Michael.
That's how heroes are made.
They're made from blood, sweat, and tears of players who just lost their character.
And yet, somehow or another, I've lost my character sheet again. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I get the feeling you knew we're just going to go straight to the Oasis.
Yeah. That's 1. I'm guessing that's a miss from Sethi?
Yeah, I think my AC is 14, but let me check to make sure. It's 13.
Well, now. Okay, that's a miss. So that's 2.
I'm just like,
That's a hit. For 11 bludgeoning.
alright.
I'm starting to see why they said originally to do level 5 or 6.
One's gonna go after Derelax Jr. That's a hit. And one is gonna go after Dog. That's Remsethi's camel. Or did you have a different name for it? Okay, Dog gets right. I'm assuming that Dog doesn't have. Or what is the armor class of dog?
Hold on a second. Doug, you there?
Their armor class is 9.
Oh, so dog got hit too.
Mm-hmm.
So Derelax Jr. and dog are both grappled as well. So, Sethi, it's your turn.
I think that's what I was trying to
We
say.
lost Doug.
Yeah, we lost Doug.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be back. It's just Google Plus. There's been a lot of weird things happening with live chats lately.
Doug says that he's having internet issues.
Okay.
So,
While I was away, let's talk about feelings.
whoa.
I feel that Derelax was strong enough to survive. I know as soon as Doug comes back, Rin's nephew's going to pull a miracle that's going to save all of us from this.
Yeah, he's going to run away.
what's now when y'all see the characters, do you just see the monster? You don't see their health bar or anything, do you?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Or their armor class or any of that?
No, I don't see that. Oh, there's Doug.
Nope.
Doug, it's your turn.
I don't think he's
I got
back.
2 Dougs.
2 Dougs and both of them are frozen. No, actually, I think the other one's not frozen.
No, he's not frozen. He's moving.
Either that or he's got a GIF as an avatar, one of the two.
Oh man, I don't know what is up with my internet here tonight. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
It's your turn, so.
Well, I got severely bludgeoned, but I'm still up, and the other 2 are grappled, right? Oh, I'm automatically grappled too, right?
You're grappled, yes, but I don't.
Also, I don't see a health bar for or a nameplate for
It's empty.
Probably because it
For the camels.
No, for
Doug's character.
Well, if I'm
Doug's
grappled,
character.
then I'm gonna
Ramsey.
go primal savagery on this thing. Yeah, I got booted out, so it's loading back in.
Yeah, but I don't see for your token. I don't see your name tag or hit points.
Really?
It's on mine.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's just not visible to other players.
Oh, I'll
That's up
check
to
that.
me.
in a
Okay,
second
that's
after
me.
my turn.
Okay, there we go. You should be able to see
But
it now.
Much better.
But that is what I am doing for now. Primal savagery.
Okay. You gonna do the damage on that? It looks like you hit.
Yes. So it's 1d10 acid damage with my acid dripping fingernails.
Yeah, just click on the
Primal
primary
growth.
savagery on your
Ooh, nice. So yeah, her nails just like get all jagged and start dripping, and fangs grow, and she's just like into this tentacle.
All right. That's
Tear off a big chunk.
that's pretty significant damage to it. Able to remove the tentacle. Basically, you rip off the tentacle that is
Nice.
Oh,
grappling.
nice.
I spit the big chunk of it back into the pit. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
She's gonna take her hands and go like whoosh, and a big rainbow of Fey energy arcs out onto Derelax from her Fey pool and heals him for 6 points of damage.
All right. So I'm back up.
And then I don't want to move because I don't want to get tentacle slammed. So,
All right.
yeah, I guess that's it. I did my action and my bonus action.
All right, Muglug, you're up. And so right now, you're grappled, right?
I think we're both
Yes, I am.
grappled by the same creature.
You're grappled. I think the only one who's not grappled though, but there's Remsethi and Derelac Senior.
I'm like, just bite it! Take a chunk out.
I can still attack if I'm grappled, right?
Mhm.
I just can't move?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going rage.
Rage bite.
And I'm going frenzy.
That works too, whatever you got going on there.
And then I'm going reckless. Can I do that? Yes, doesn't take a bonus. And I'm going to attack with my hand axe. Uh, 22 to hit.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
10 slashing damage.
All right, that will break the grapple on you.
And then I attack with my offhand hand axe. Does a 6 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
He's like,
It's like your one chance to save your friend Derelax, and it's like in the game's like, nope.
just let the Fey energy wash over you, Derelax. Just let it. Oh, it feels so good.
You carry Derelax. You come back to consciousness, and it seems like it's starting to reel you in towards its maw.
Okay, I'm gonna take my sword Caphalax, which is my great sword, and I'm going to. There's nothing to latch on here, is there? I'm gonna try to cut my. No, if I cut myself, I'm gonna fall right in the hole, right? If I cut the tentacle.
No.
Okay, then I'll
Right
go
now,
with
cutting your tentacles is your only hope if you don't want to get swallowed.
Right. Let's see. Oh, 17.
Yeah!
All right.
11 damage.
Okay. Is that it for your action?
What can I do for? Oh wait, I have action surge. I'm gonna swing. Use action surge to swing again.
Okay.
See, I'm learning the kinks out of this thing. No, I don't hit it.
That's gonna miss.
That's gonna miss.
All right. Do you need to do anything with your movement? These things have reach, obviously, because they managed to grab the camels.
I'm gonna.
So you could position yourself in between, and so you can take a swipe at either one, or you can.
I don't want to be caught by them.
Okay, well that's gonna give them a free action, right?
Oh, so that's a free action.
Attack of opportunity.
Actually, you'll get 2 opportunity attacks if you go there because you're still within reach of both of them.
All right. I guess I will get between the two of them. As bad as an idea that is.
Okay.
Which is probably gonna.
I don't know why you'd listen to your DM, but okay.
What you want to do is go in the most dangerous part.
Or I can, you know what? I'll probably instead
Just go right here.
Move.
If you go there, then that's out of the reach
Go right
of
there.
dust of the other one.
Well, yeah, but I want to be beside and fight beside my good old buddy, gladiator buddy Muglug, and we can take this one out together. And
I got this one all by myself. I'm the
Okay,
smallest
so you're
guy.
gonna
You
take-
two huge
So
warriors.
you're already in position to take an attack against the Dust Digger, and you're gonna move out of. You're gonna take an opportunity attack from
How many
the
opportunity
rightmost Dust
attacks do
Digger.
they get?
No, he's saying this one would
It's
get
one.
one on you.
Oh,
This
As
guy's
you're
still gonna
moving
get an
out of-
opportunity attack
oh, that
from
one's
no
on
matter
there.
what.
This
Yeah, he's
this
got
one
10-foot
won't.
reach.
The one you're fighting won't, but the other one will.
This one, okay. So,
That one will get an attack.
So-
And if he hits, he will grapple you, which makes you not unable to move.
Yep.
I should have
Also
taken a
true.
disengage. Or no. I could have done that. Could I? I guess I'll take an opportunity attack and go right by Remy over here.
They'd both get one on you there.
Yeah.
I'll risk it. You know what? Hell with it, because like either way, I'm screwed. Because again,
That'll still be within reach.
what?
Yeah,
Yep,
you'll
they have
still be
10-foot
within
reach.
reach of this one.
How much of a reach do these things have?
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. I guess I'll be here. Or...
Didn't Dog take some damage?
Oh yeah, Dog did take Dog took.
You didn't roll damage for it.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
He took 6.
I think
6
he
bludgeon.
attacked Derelict Jr. too, but I think he may have taken damage.
Yeah, it looks like somebody updated Darlax's hit points.
Derelict
Senior
Jr. or Derelict?
Actually, something's weird. I think for some reason they're all linked to the same
Oh, that could be a problem, yeah.
hit point pool.
They are one.
Yeah.
And Remy's like,
so...
well, in a way, we're all one. We're all made of
So-
the
You don't
same
want
stuff.
linked
Same dream
NPCs
stuff.
to their hit point pools because they'll all link to the same monster.
Yeah, so should I?
So,
You can
Let's just put
edit
them all
them.
at full hit points and call it even.
so I move here and I take opportunity attacks.
Hold on. For some reason, I changed the name. What's the name of that one? That's
Oh,
A
it was
dog?
dog.
that was Dog.
Yeah, if you go in the stat sheet, you can just unlink the hit points for each pawn.
That's your Roll20 pro tip of the day from Peter. For educational
see what
and
you're saying.
entertaining.
Just do it
I
on
see
the
what
pawn
you're saying.
itself.
And so, what did Darlax Jr. have?
I think he took.
I'm just gonna say it took 6.
He
also.
got hit, but he never actually took damage, I don't think.
Yeah.
I didn't roll it. Okay.
No. You didn't roll for either the...
He's out to get my camel. He only rolled for my camel.
Darlax Senior didn't get hit though, right?
Right.
No.
Derelict Senior is the one that's been spared. Everybody else got hit.
All right. So I'm just saying that both of them took 6 points.
Sounds good.
All right. So, are we down to the Dust Diggers now, or are you gonna get an opportunity attack from Dust Digger 1? Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take an
Yep.
opportunity attack, which is probably gonna knock me out. But hey, I didn't have much choice because I'm like really damaged, and I did what I could. So, yeah, just bring it on. Bring it on. Derelict can take it.
He's a Dragonborn.
Oh.
What's Muglug's a half orc, right?
Oh my.
Doesn't Derelict have second wind?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I could have done it as a bonus action. Or I know I used.
It's still your turn. I haven't gone yet.
Oh, I guess then I'll move here and then use.
I'd recommend you take second wind before you move.
Okay, before I move, I take second wind, which heals me up for how much?
It's like your level plus 1d10 or something like that.
1d10 or something. Here's my player's handbook.
Is that what it is? I think it's your level 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Yeah, here it is. Second wind, second wind, second wind, second wind. 1d10.
You didn't write in your...
Yeah, it's plus my level, so it's 3 plus 1d10. Mash roll. 1d10. Not used to this keyboard yet.
Nice.
So 10 hit points. So that puts me at 16.
Looking good. Looking good.
All right. And then now I move for the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Because these things are vicious. Oh boy, I'm scared to look.
Alright, I
14?
think you missed.
Yeah, that's a miss.
All right.
Yeah, I'm all high strung since they grappled me last time, so I just jump up like, oh no.
Okay, so the left dust digger right now, Mugleg is grappled, right?
No, he freed himself.
No.
Oh, not
I
anymore.
attacked him.
That's right, you ripped off that tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
So... All right. First tentacle on Muglug.
Nice.
Oof.
So 5 points damage.
No, it's 5 plus 4.
Well, he's a
He crit.
resistance.
Oh, resistance. Oh yeah, that's right. He's raging.
Yep.
Second one on Muglug.
Hits. 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let me check something.
Third and fourth are on Derelax Senior.
Miss. Hit.
That's
Oh man.
Okay.
And then is Derelax Jr. grappled already?
Maybe, I don't know.
He is by tentacle number 2 or monster number 2.
All right. All right. Well, one more on. Let's see. On Pete.
Okay. That's a hit.
I'm glad you're raging, man.
All right. So Dust Digger number 2. One on Derelax Jr. Actually, so Derelax Jr. is already grappled. He gets pulled in.
Oh no.
Poor Derelax Jr. And he gets bit.
Oh. Holy sh!
15 piercing.
He's eating alive.
I'm like,
Hit point.
he died.
It was
as he
nice knowing you,
lived.
Derelict Jr.
He died as he lived, severely injured.
And it's a DC 13 strength save. But if he's already unconscious, is that an auto fail?
Let's see. Where's the camo? Oh, here's the camo.
I would assume so.
15
At
hit
very
points.
best with
Oh my
disadvantage.
gosh, it's down.
Yeah.
Wait, these camels have an attack. Can they bite?
They do. It does like 1d4.
Okay, well, let me let him do one bite on the. You want to do the bite, Michael,
I
for
already
Derelax
did.
Jr.?
He failed. He's got.
Okay.
I don't know. They have a +5 to hit.
Oh, +5?
Yeah, +5 to hit. One target does 1d4 bludgeoning damage with a bite.
So.
Well, yeah, he did it. He did a +5. He rolled a 3.
Oh. So he weakly is just trying.
Okay, so
crying.
Derelax Jr.
Remy's
is
crying.
swallowed by the gaping maw of Dust Digger 2.
I go, no, the ladders. I spent good money on those.
I'm crying.
Dog gets tentacle slammed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
7 bludgeoning to Dog.
I can't select it anymore.
You want me to update it? I think I can.
Sure.
So he's down to 2.
No, you guys.
Wasn't dog already tentacled?
Yeah, and this was a tentacle crush. Sorry, not a tentacle slam.
It's just like wrapping around him, squeezing.
Yeah. So now, Dog is grappled and restrained.
Oh no.
Who else is grappled already?
Well,
Tentacle.
not the three of us because we cut our way through.
Okay.
So it's. Yeah, it would be just Dog because Dialect Senior never got grappled, I don't think.
Okay, so Rimsethi and Derelax. I think I've got 2 more attacks to give, and one's for each of you. So this one's for Rimsethi.
Missed.
This one's for Derelax.
Just hits. Just hits.
9 bludgeoning.
I'm glad Pete gave me the idea for second wind. No, it's 3.
And what happens when a creature gets swallowed?
What happens when they swallow a bunch of stuff, like ladders and stuff like that?
It's a good question.
So we see Derelax Jr. is dragged out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
I think he's dead, Jim.
I think I should have named
He
him
still
Boba
gets death
Fett.
saves.
But
You should have named him what?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Oh, can such a cool person die in such a lame way?
Derelax Jr. was cool.
Yeah.
Who's my
It's
friend?
actually talking about Boba Fett, but yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like, Boba Fett, where?
Okay. Rimsethi, you're up.
Okay, let me ask you this: was Derelax Jr. alive when I saw him getting dragged beneath? Like, was he, screaming and
He was
camel?
bleeding out.
He was bleeding out, or was he dead, or was he still alive?
He was out of hit points, and I'll let him do death saves.
Okay, then Rimsethi will. I will cast.
I think you're gonna have to kill the Dust Digger before you can get to him, though.
Right. Do I have any sense if it's? I mean, it seems I bit one of his tentacles off. He seems pretty hurt, or no?
It's out.
I guess it's hard to tell because I don't even know what this thing is. It could be like a vast thing beneath the earth, right?
Yeah, it's hurt, but it's not pretty hurt.
Ooh.
I'm going to turn to Derelax and I'll say,
And actually, I take it back. So right now, oh yeah. So the camels can't attack because it's up to y'all if y'all want to if y'all think the camels want to move 5 feet closer to the dust diggers to attack.
absolutely.
Get naked at a spit attack, which just gives them disadvantage on attacks, doesn't do any damage.
This is probably dumb, but I feel like the character would, and I'll say, I'm thinking.
Or they
like,
could probably do strength saves to try to break the grapple and get the hell away.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
They could do that. Do we want to do that before I take my turn, or?
Yeah, you can do that if
Okay.
Remsethi wants to do it and Muglug wants to do it for Derelax Senior.
So let's see. A camel has a strength of +3. So I'll just. Is that +3? 19 for the. Where are you clicking on the camel thing from?
Oh, Jody.
That's from the camel stat sheet from his character sheet.
Jody.
It's on our character
sheet. Joining in. It looks like.
It's on the camel's character sheet.
How do you get to that? Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, I got a total 19 with dog. But for my turn, for Remy, she's thinking
they both did break free?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all can go ahead and move them away one square back.
All right. I cannot select dog's icon.
Are you on the?
I can select mine, so it's like it's not. Yeah, somebody moved it there.
I just moved it, so.
All right.
That should be good. Now let me do something else here.
He'll use this action to disengage. These camels are important to us.
They'll be useless to us if we're dead. They're soaking some of our damage for us.
Muglug, how could you? After all we've been through with these camels.
Muglug will miss Darlac Senior.
Okay. So go. Okay, so what are you doing now, Remseth?
All right, I'm going to turn back to Derelax again, and I will conjure my Fey energy again, and it'll be in the shape. The rainbow energy will be in the shape of a camel, and I'll say for Derelax Jr. and I'll blow the energy towards Derelax to heal him for whatever that was.
6.
And then I will. That was a bonus action, and then as my actual action, I'll say, like I said, I'll say for Derelax Jr. and I'll cast Primal Savagery and just dive into the pit after him to save him, and try to kill this tentacle creature. That will be whoop. Probably a miss.
That's a miss.
But if it was, it would do 3 damage.
Jody just joined in.
So I'm just like probably swinging around wildly, holding onto this tentacle, biting it without my ass. It's like whatever, the magic didn't fail me, but I'm still just gonna like try to bite his tentacle anyway.
All right.
I've grappled its tentacle. I'm like riding it around, like just grab the tentacles.
Run, Jody,
Save
run.
the camels.
So, Jody, once you join in, go ahead and roll initiative.
Gotcha.
You're gonna have
He
to
was
add
falling
combat
way
there.
behind. He was like, "You guys are crazy."
He should get to us just in time to watch us all die.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. They just went into the sand,
We
screaming.
made our own trail.
Why are we off the trail?
We went off the trail. What?
We made our own trail
What?
with mold earth, and
We
it
saw
led us
an
to an
oasis.
oasis. But it turns out it was 2 tentacle pit monsters. And now we're almost dead.
You can't just mold Earth over top of him, can you?
I was thinking that. I was like, maybe I can choke him because I can move 5 feet of sand. Push it into his mouth.
So
Choke him out with sand. Be like,
let me let's see. So Jody, have you gotten into the roll 20 yet?
Yeah, he's in roll 20.
I see big tentacle monstrosities coming up out of the ground.
So you're at the
Came
bottom
from-
of the map.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out how to get my character sheet to pop up. It's like I was trying to get it.
Fro is a halfling, right?
Yeah.
So I'm probably in the gut of those tentacle things.
Oh, you're
Initiative, you say it.
safely away there. Camels move 50 feet, man. Ride them.
There you go. There's my initiative.
Nice.
All right. For some reason it didn't take, but that's okay.
He didn't have his pawn selected.
Okay. I'll add it.
Number 1 foe.
Dog is beat up, but why is Rim Sephi or whatever all in the top of the tentacle person?
I'm riding the tentacle, man. I dove
Yeah.
in to save Derelax Jr.
And actually, is it Muglik's turn? Did I skip over?
We just
Yep.
finished Rem CC, so I guess it's mine. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Mugler is going to drop his 2 axes and pull out his great axe, and he's going to swing it at the one closest to me. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Wow. And then I swing a second time. Ooh, 10 definitely doesn't hit. That's my whole turn.
I don't have an initiative of a 48.
Just
Ah,
go
super
with it, man.
I don't know how the heck that happened.
Okay, now
There
start
we
looking
go.
to
That's what
figure
you
out what I want to do.
So okay, so Muglug, Derelax.
Okay, I thought about it. It's probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in the game. But he's going to give this big speech, like a gladiatorial speech. It's like, well, now we got ourselves, it must be the stupidest animal I've ever seen because it thinks it can take my camel. I'm going to lay the smack down on his camel. And he lets off his cloak ability and lets off a big explosion, and with his great sword dives straight in, Jack Sparrow style, right into the bed, right on the thing.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Let's see what happens.
If he doesn't make it,
There's a little. Seth has got a little tear. There's him riding around this wildly
Do I
flailing
get
tentacle.
advantage for jumping in the midair, just aiming straight at it?
I'm gonna give you DM inspiration for that.
All right.
Because Derelax Jr. You heard him kind of cry out from inside the maw
As I'm
of
going
the.
down, I'm going, I'm coming for you. Okay, I have a inspiration, so I'll use that. Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 6 damage.
All right. It looks about halfway beat down. So if y'all want to save Derelax Jr., you are going to need a focus fire on it. Although he is stable now, right? Because you did heal him for 6 points. He's just trapped right now inside the belly.
Hang on,
All right.
Derelax Jr.
Foe the Hobbit. Are you gonna leave Foe behind and sally forth?
So, Stretch my arms out. There was a. Guys, where are we going? What's going on?
You see like a little,
there's
yeah, in the distance, see a little figure writhing around and like, come on!
Yeah, you probably woke up at the sound of the cloaca billowing going off.
Yeah. So waving majestically in the desert air.
I am trying to cast Shatter, so let me see what.
Oh.
It's a 10-foot radius, so I think I can get both of them, right?
You think you can? Yeah. You can target it right in the middle.
Oh. Oh. It's not putting it on the spell. Hold on.
So you might need to move closer. I don't know what your distance is.
Camel
Oh,
moves
for
50 feet, man. Ride the camel.
Speed is the distance on the spell. 10-foot radius. I'm trying to get it to pop out a card or an effect or anything. I'm seeing damage. How do you get this thing? Attack, right?
It says
Come on.
range 50 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet. So where am I? Oh, I see why. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll take me a little while to get up there. Get 60 feet from it. So can I hop on the camel and ride forth?
So I think you need to get to this. You need to get to this point. I think.
I don't know where this point is.
Sorry, I thought I was clicking on it, but it didn't.
Yeah, you are. I see. It's like halfway between him and us.
So you might be able to get there, right?
Ride the camel.
In one round? I'll ride the camel. So I don't know if you want to move me or you want to move how much a camel moves and all that.
Camel moves 50 feet. He's got like 1 foot on each hump, just riding in, preparing the spell.
I think that's about as far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I won't quite be able to reach him, I don't think.
No, I think it's a
I might
60
be
foot. So I think you're good.
All right, so let's do this then.
So
Now that
you
I've
lay-
woken up from my long nap after eating that strangely tinted apple.
and what's the radius on that?
10-foot radius. So we got 20 thunder damage, half for say con save.
All right, let's see what we got here.
I'll probably have to make a con save there.
Oh, Jarlax Jr. will be
I
able to
think you're
survive.
okay. I think y'all are both okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's
No
see.
argument here.
Oh wait, I'm like right in the thing, aren't I?
No, I would get hit before you. Oh, in the yeah. We are in the pit. We go into the tentacle pit.
First Dust Digger, I guess, saved. Got an 18. The second one gets a
Yes.
11. So is that a failure?
Yes, DC 13.
Yes, DC 13.
Okay, so Derelex Jr. is going to need to make a con save.
Well,
No! Poor Jarlax Jr.
Okay.
How the hell you've died?
Con save. There we go.
Oops. Well, that's Jarlax, not Jarlax Jr.
Oof.
Yeah, so Derelex Jr. Goes back down, right?
Yep.
Oops. Oh wait,
Wait, you
Derelax,
mean-
you're gonna need to make a con save too because you're in the middle of you went jumping into the mouth, right?
I think I
Yes,
would as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Like I said, stupidest decision ever.
Indeed.
How much damage do I take?
20.
I am down.
I can't select my guy because you're just not on top of it. Oh, wait.
Here, let's do this. So Derelax Jr.'s back down.
How do you make a concept? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, I did hit the wrong button.
Oof.
I hit.
Yeah, I'm down.
What Wouldn't they be protected by the shatter since they're inside it?
So no.
Grimsethi
Yeah, it
is
doesn't
blown
matter, I
off the
failed.
tentacle
I failed.
and
Wait,
lands.
I thought Ramsethi was outside the.
Oh no, I jumped on a tentacle to try and get down in there.
Oh, okay. So y'all both jumped into the.
Yeah, and then the shattering energy just knocked me to the ground,
Okay.
It's
unconscious.
probably
How did it
the
affect
creature's
the-
probably all happy right now. It's like it's a smorgasbord.
Yeah, it's just gonna like.
I think that Dust Digger's thinking this is some hell of an indigestion that camel gave me.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe. You just wiped out half the party.
I did, as a DM, I didn't even need to do that. I'm not responsible for this TPK.
Yes, you are.
Oh, man.
What I need is my cup of tea right here so I can sip it, but like do the
Like
Kermit the
Kermit.
Frog meme,
But that's just me.
How do you say? Shows up late, 5 minutes in, kills half the party. Yeah.
Oh wait, is it down?
Which one?
The
The Dust
creature-
Digger?
Yeah.
No, he's still got some hit points left.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not many though. Can dog
Not
go?
many.
Can dog go up and try to bite it?
If dog goes in, then they're going next. So
Dog feels yes, he sees the heroics that we're displaying to save its kin.
how much? What's the bite damage that dog could do? I'll tell you.
1d4 bludgeoning.
It's probably not going to make a difference this round.
Yeah.
But
Maybe a little
It
bit
cowers in
helps.
fear.
Oh wait, hold on.
Could get a crit.
Yeah, let me see. I think I did some math wrong. Back when the hit points were linked. Oh yeah, I wrote it down here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that one actually is down. So that Dust Digger is down. Jody, just
Sort
enough
of.
damage to hurt it to take it down. So you took down Derelix Jr., but you also took down the Dust Digger.
And
Oh, we saved that camel.
And Derelix and Remsethi.
Save the camel, save the world.
So let me get that Dust Digger out of the way because it's hard to see now. Okay.
can we
So
see their bodies or?
You can't see Derelix Jr.'s body. Because he's kind of inside the Dust Digger.
Is he even more misshapen now?
I don't know. In fact, I got to start rolling death saves for him now. Right. So let me do a death save.
Did you ever think you would have to roll a death save for a camel?
Yay! 14.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So Derelix Jr. has 1 check mark. Okay. So now it's Dust Digger 2's turn. And he's got
Muglug. Say pseudo Muglug.
Muglug. And he's got
Muglug.
Muglug on his sights.
And he
Right.
does have advantage on Muglug, just in case you want to know.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's berserk.
Because I'm reckless.
Oh yeah. Muglug is pretty reckless.
Yes, very reckless.
Not as reckless as Derelix jumping into.
Yeah,
a
and yet he's the only one left standing.
I know. It's just... Well, except for the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about breakfast.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm already grappled. If that makes any difference, I didn't hit him last turn, so I'm still grappled.
Okay. So let's see. In that case, yeah, we'll do that one.
Keep forgetting he's raging.
And then we'll do this one.
Okay. Grapple here.
And we'll do that one.
So was that 4 points of damage? With crush?
No, that was a miss.
Oh,
Crush
that's
was
the
a miss.
attack.
Okay.
My God, I thought that was the damage.
So,
At
so
23, I'm
the
like, whoa.
23 was a hit, and that one did 10 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Crush was a miss, and then the bite was a hit, and that does 12 piercing.
Okay.
And
Still
you
up.
need to do strength save or become swallowed.
All right.
Strength save.
What about that?
Yeah.
24.
Okay.
Muglug's strong.
I believe I get advantage on my strength saves, right?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
Sethi.
I have to make a death save. Which I will do.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Just catching my breath.
Muglug.
Muglug swings his great axe. And sucks again. Muglug swings his great axe.
And
23
does not
hit.
suck.
That's better.
For 10 points of damage.
And that wipes out the other Dust Digger.
Yeah.
I have a healing potion on me.
Muglug victorious. Muglug
Is he like
big
saying that out
fighter.
of the side of his mouth as he's laying there? I got a healing potion.
Muglug passed out now.
Like, did Derlax just say something? I got a healing potion.
He's not
Pour it
really
in my throat.
down, he's just pretending. He just likes the attention.
Yeah.
Word on
Uncork it and pour it down my throat.
healing word.
Derlax.
Word.
Ah!
So, healing word.
On
Who's
Derlax
on, Jody?
Jr. Sethi, and that one's on Derlax Jr. On two more spots on there. Healing word. On who's Derlax?
I don't think you can use both healing words in one round, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No, that's 3 rounds. Not necessarily things happen between now and then, but if the combat's basically round
Well, they'll
winding
have to
down.
make death saves still, right?
They'll need to make death saves then.
All right.
So,
Well, on my turn, I'm gonna crawl over to Derlax Jr. and put my hands on him and cast Cure Wounds. So that's my plan anyway. When it
Well,
is
you've
my
only
turn.
made one death save, Doug. You
just
still
healed
gotta
me.
make 2 more.
10 saves, right?
10
He
saves.
just healed me for
Okay,
5.
so I make another death
No,
save.
I think Jody healed Derlax Jr.
Oh, okay. Derlax Jr.
No,
okay.
I did a word on each one of them. But like the
Yeah,
first
but
you
you
one
got
got
was
which one you do first, Jody?
because he's back up,
Okay, so Remsethi is up.
Yes.
Sorry then.
5 points. And the next round it'll be on Derlax Jr.
You mean Derlax?
Junior.
No, I mean Derlax Jr.
You gotta have our priorities here.
You're just leaving it down. It's like, I guess I have to make another death save.
No. If Rensensi does Derlax,
No, she's
Oh no, I'm
doing
doing
Derlax
Derlax
Jr.
Jr. I'm like, Cure
Yeah.
Wounds.
So I
Crawl
do
over
make
to
another death save.
I mean, Derlax is tough. I know he's gonna be okay.
Okay.
But Derlax Jr.
I keep
Derek
feeling
Jr.
there's
rolled
a
a-
one coming.
How do you 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier?
Derlax Jr. rolled a 9 on the death save.
I think if you... No, I guess not, eh?
So it's 1d8 plus 2. So let me do that. D8 plus 2. And Derlax Jr. is healed for 10. As I just crawl over to him in the sand and put my hands on him. It's okay, buddy.
Do we have stat blocks for our cannons?
Alright, I guess I make another death save.
Let's see it.
Unless Muglug runs over
Oh,
and
wow.
stabilizes you. Hey! There you go.
Yeah, that's 2 successes.
Okay, so did y'all healed
The camel.
Derlax Jr. and Derlax is still bleeding out.
The third round I healed Derlax.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, third round I healed him for 4 points.
How many hit
I guess
points?
I could do a medicine check on him.
Oh, okay.
Do I have? I got a healer's kit. Does a healer's kit help?
Actually, the healer's kit would just instantly stabilize. No medicine check
Okay, I'll use the
required.
healer's kit
Yeah,
on
man.
before I fall asleep.
He's a gladiator. He's probably used to bandaging up wounds.
Okay, so then you didn't have to worry about that last death save, Derelax.
All right. That's it.
Muglug decided that he didn't want you dead just yet.
No,
Like,
Rogue
we
decided they didn't want you to.
did it, guys.
What's in the belly of these beasts? Any gems?
Well, so y'all managed to rip Derelax Jr. out of the belly of the Dust Digger.
Oh, that was going to be my next question, and I hate
That was
to
our
be
treasure.
This guy, but any of our supplies was lost.
No.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
if Derelax Jr. had failed all his death saves, then yeah, y'all would have lost all you know.
Dude, Desolation Jr. is
You would've
one tough
lost your
camel,
crap.
man.
Derelax Jr. is one tough camel.
You got a
Yeah,
brand.
man, he's faced a hill
It
giant,
smiles,
a
but
dust
its
digger.
jaw, it's broken, twisted this way, going.
Right.
Like Desolation Jr. I think Desolation Jr. leveled up. I know.
I didn't notice his biceps on the camel before.
I know,
It's
right?
got, like it's like what got those Arnold muscles. Is like
Yeah. A toughened hide. If this was the camel in Conan the Destroyer, would have punched Arnold back.
yeah.
Knocked him out.
Yeah.
Was there anything else in the belly of those beasts?
No, y'all are digging through and y'all just find random.
So we're like down in its
Oh.
guts, just like throwing out
Yeah,
chunks of it. There's gotta be something in here.
evidently y'all would have been its first meals in quite a while. And as y'all finish digging through it, y'all look up behind y'all to the left and y'all see another oasis that seems to be where y'all hadn't noticed it before.
I'm like,
Oh.
oh, those poor things were just hungry. Did you see how starved they looked? Like lamenting
take a
over
short
the
rest?
dust digger.
Yeah. Can we take a short rest and then put our tents up and stuff, and then wait to go at night all the way back to the road, and not go to another oasis?
Okay, so y'all are gonna ignore that oasis that appeared behind y'all.
I'm gonna use
Oh,
minor illusion to make
Do you see it? Do you see it on your map?
I'm gonna make minor illusion to make a smaller
Not seeing it.
replica of the oasis that looks just like it, but
Oh,
it's only in a
yeah.
5-foot square. And I'm like, I think this oasis is good for right now. Like that other oasis, over there, might have dangers, but this little miniature oasis
yeah, little
seems good. So I'll make that like right there,
Okay.
so it looks just like the other oasis that we can see right over there, except smaller.
Why don't we want to check out an oasis, guys? We could reach the water.
Buckler would like to take
Go check it out,
a
bro.
short rest first.
My character is having while he's stabilized, he's having a nightmare where his party goes back to another oasis.
Does it look? Is he like thrashing about like he's having a bad nightmare?
Yeah, it's like no, not another oasis. I can't stand to go to another oasis.
I'll use another fate pool on him to make his dreams, turn his nightmares into dreams.
You don't want to walk over to that oasis and check it out, Fro?
There you go.
Why would
Here,
I want
relax.
to? Okay.
It's another 4.
4 hit points.
Wouldn't that be like splitting the party or
Yeah.
something?
All right.
What's that?
Wouldn't that be like splitting the party or something? Or,
You're within eye shot of each other. Look, it's only what?
So that's 65 feet away.
what happened to the first? Have you guys done this before?
Oh yeah, these creatures looked just like that. And then when we
They
came
got
up,
away.
Anyone got a 10-foot pole or something, like a 19-foot pole?
Ooh, I know.
Maybe you should make a little minor illusion of us walking up to the oasis.
Yes.
What is the range on that 30-foot sphere? Can I walk like right here?
I'll walk with you.
And I will cast Detect Magic and see if I'm sensing any illusory magic from over here.
You do sense some magic. It is not illusory magic. It's actually divination.
Really?
Divination magic. As soon as
Am
he
I sensing
says
any
that,
residual magic
since
from the
I'm,
oasis
since
that
I'm
we just
up,
read?
since
Sorry,
I'm
one
up-
at a time.
Okay,
Sorry.
since I'm up and I hear him say divination magic, if I do hear that, I'm gonna run straight to the oasis.
Okay, now what's your question again, Ramsethi?
I'm gonna turn around and focus on the area where we just, where those other ones were. Am I sensing residual form of that same kind of magic there?
No, that probably I'm gonna say go ahead and give me an Arcana check just because it's no longer active.
Okay.
But just to see if you still kind of remember what it feels like, right? Because it's
Alright.
a very temporal.
14.
Yeah, that felt more like illusory magic.
Interesting. So I'll relay
So,
that to Perry. I see, like, now that oasis, I'm sensing some kind of augury type magic, but this one was definitely illusion. So I think
So-
you're good. I'll give
So,
Derelict
as I
a thumbs
So
run
Derelax already is splashing in while you're making this
I was
statement,
gonna say, he just jumps and dives right in.
and you do dive in,
And
and
you
you
die.
feel these weird. You feel something weird on your leg. You think it's a tentacle. Give me a dexterity save.
It's just a piece of seaweed. Seaweed floating back.
Dexterity. Oh, that's not bad. 11.
You calm yourself and you realize that it's just some sort of plant growth or something, or a root, a stray palm leaf that was kind of just floating in the water. And you're splashing about. This is real water. This is legit. And right now, Derelax, you hold on. Sorry, I've lost my entry here.
Well, Muglug's also in the water. I'm gonna take my hands and cup them and just start squirting water at him.
Like the little, like,
yeah, exactly.
make a ranged attack roll.
Nice. You think we ought to replenish our water supplies while we're here?
So, everybody,
I
go
missed.
ahead and everybody who's drinking, including the camels, go ahead and roll a 1d10. You can replenish your hit points. It'll also restore 1 level of exhaustion if you're exhausted.
Wow.
And
They look like they're having fun.
and Derelax, you can you feel something coming to your mind. Basically, I don't know why I can't find the entry. There's like a basically you feel like you're kind of in the water and you're floating and you kind of like this is cool, and it's a beautiful respite from the sun that's already kind of fully blazing down on y'all, right? Because it's daylight now,
I
right?
like to think we're swimming in
And-
synchronized swimming like in the 1940 movies.
Well, you kind of feel
Synchronous.
like you're floating in the water. You find yourself sort of just floating in the water, just like letting everything relax. The coolness of the water sweeps over you, and you open your eyes and you see this magic 8 ball floating in front of you, asking you to ask a question. Nobody else in the water sees this. Only Derelax. He was the first one to the pool.
Yeah, so I just kind of look to my left, and I look to my right, and I look at this. Let's just say it's a prism, because that's cooler. Yeah, it is prism, and I think of a question that would be beneficial to us. How many questions do I get? Just one?
You don't know.
Only
no.
one.
Ooh.
And that was your question.
It's like one.
Yeah, no, in all seriousness, like in all
Oh,
seriousness,
totally serious.
yeah, I'm thinking of should I ask
Do I not look
one
serious?
of two things in my head. I'm asking one of two things I should ask, and one is where can we get fresh supplies in the desert, and two, where can we, or more about our destiny, about this whole pyramid or whatever thing, sunstones. And
Okay.
so
There's star gems there, Lance.
So all of a sudden, an image comes to your mind, Michael. As far as this quest you're asking about, you see an image in your mind, and surprisingly, it's not of a pyramid. It's actually of like a great garden city. It's kind of in the middle, and you feel like it doesn't feel like this, like you're viewing this city from in modern time. It feels like you're peering into the past, and you see this great garden city. It's very lush, full of vegetation, and it's actually kind of in an island in the middle of a great river with the waters flowing around it. It's it's in the desert. You know instinctively that it's the desert because the surrounding area is very much like the area you're in, but but it's kind of a glimpse. You're seeing this, and then suddenly the view shifts, and then you see just sand, mounds of sand everywhere, and you see a broken statue jutting up out of the sand. Like this is this is what that great city that you just saw. This is what it looks like now.
Yeah.
That's where you feel instead of this lush garden place full of gardens, it's no longer that anymore. But you feel like that's where where you should head towards next.
As I see this, and I go, boys, I just had a vision of where we're supposed to go. I think it's from the gods. So come in here, and the water's fine. And join in my message of the vision of the city.
And as he says that, and he's just the last wispy remnants of this vision he's seeing in his mind.
Suddenly you see bubbles behind him in the water.
As I say, as that's fading from his mental vision, Remy, in the meantime, has crawled up one of those palm tree things and you just cannonball, and I just jump right on him into the water. So as it fades away, he just sees me coming right at him.
As I'm speaking, and it's and then like a
come into the water.
Voice, I say that we should go to the city and find more as we can. It is our next destination. And then I just feel the cannonball. I fall in the water. Go.
And I believe Muglug farted on you as well.
Muglug snorts.
So y'all rest up here.
Short rest.
And you actually gain the benefit not just of the short rest and the exhaustion, but now a full rest.
Oh.
Well, isn't this the end of the day?
So now you're back to the end of the day, right? It was the beginning of the day when y'all finally
Oh,
when
so
y'all
then we
had the
rested
encounter.
throughout the day, so now it's night.
Now it's night again.
And we got a long rest. Nice.
You got your long rest in, and then you're gonna head back. Hold on, let me check something out here
Sure.
real quick. Let's move this.
Road less traveled, right, guys?
this.
Long rest. We're visiting the Sandman.
Nice. Oh, Sandman, nice.
What's that?
He's a Sandman comic.
Yeah. I'm not in the kitchen today. I've actually got a little table set up. I don't got the crazy lights like Doug has. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my brand.
Okay, so y'all see now that y'all are going through the mountain pass here, and you're back on the road,
On the road again.
and you see ahead of you, north, near just
Bowman?
somewhere past the pass. You look past this gap in the mountains.
Uh-huh.
You see some. You notice now some
Sad people.
no.
Ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
Actually, no. Wait a minute. It's night now, right?
Right.
Y'all are
Yeah.
at night.
Yes.
Y'all are traveling
Yeah,
at
we
night.
see nothing. It's
So
dark.
okay, you don't see jack shit.
Like, guys, I think not. I don't say anything.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
So
go up
as
to
y'all
Jack.
settle down for the day and y'all make camp, that's when you notice that off in the distance to the north, um, you notice it looks like maybe some smoke, some
Don't
black
we get
smoke.
another tile if we go through the whole night, or
I'm sorry.
don't we get to move another tile if we go through the whole night, or?
Actually, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is
'Cause
this
you were there,
area?
so you get to move one more. Sorry.
What is this?
Mud flat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just sand.
Oh, okay. It looked like a different texture.
Hmm.
It's
Sand.
smoother sand.
Full of tentacle creatures.
Okay, so yeah, so as the sun comes up, that's when you notice the smoke billowing just north of you. You don't have no idea how far away it is. But it's
It's billowing, yeah.
Smoke.
yeah.
Those little white square with the yellow thing, is that
Oh
us?
no, the
I
road
see all the smoke. I'm
splits.
like, somebody's having a party.
Yeah, looks like the road splits in three.
This is
Doesn't it?
barbecue.
So yeah, up ahead, I think you're not there yet, right? But tomorrow it looks like you're gonna have a decision to make. And it looks like the smoke might be coming from that intersection. So
Let's take a rest.
okay, so y'all are gonna take a full night's rest, a full day's rest, I should say.
All right, I'm back to full health.
And
Hey, let me ask you this: is there any, as we're making camp, is there any like, small critters that we see coming around, like scorpions or snakes or anything like that?
no, there isn't much.
Okay.
The
Also, at the Oasis, could we fill all our waters again?
yeah, you did. So now you're down one camel's worth of water. So you've had, I think, originally what, 10 days?
Yeah.
A 10-day worth of water for each camel, and then you depleted it. You refilled it at the Oasis, so now you've used up one
Okay.
day's worth for one of the camels.
So,
Assuming you're still using your crate water.
Yes, we're pretty low on
while
food
we're
now.
resting, I keep talking.
If
about
only one of y'all had good berry.
Yes.
I memorized that one.
He's a druid, isn't he?
But I'm gonna keep talking to the guys about the city I saw and the how it's now covered in sand and
So it could be like right beneath us.
Right.
Could be.
I wonder if those pillars we passed way back there were
Or it could be behind us.
were the tops of a tower.
And while we're resting, I'm like, actually, that's an interesting thought. I don't know why I think about it so forth. Can I, by looking at the stars, can I get a feel for our bearings in the area or whatever?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, you know where you are relative to this map, right? I mean, you're not lost.
Okay. But oh yeah. Can I check the stars for any symbols of like astrology, telling of fates or something?
Sure, go ahead and give me either a nature or an arcana check.
All right.
Can I help him with the nature check to give
Yes,
him
you can.
advantage?
All right.
I should
If you're
tell him
if you're proficient, you can.
in nature.
Yeah.
I definitely am.
All right.
Nature and Arcana are some of my only skills.
Nice. Oh wait, I get to roll twice because you're helping me.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, my perceptions are based on fairy stuff though. So I'm just blowing smoke up your ass basically.
So
Oh yeah, that one represents the goddess of the hunt. See, and she's chasing the great buffalo
And
across the desert
as
plains.
she's doing this, my character's like, "You're right, gotta."
Yeah, falling asleep as I'm telling him stories.
so
Hey, it worked.
as
The
y'all
circle of dreams, man. Sleep tight there, relax. Sun's going down, big guy. Sun's going down.
Oh, whoa.
Bro's just like, these guys are morons.
so Fro,
Yeah.
you you don't really see any signs or so forth, the way astrological signs. But as you're kind of relaxing, watching, you kind of notice like a couple of the for like a brief moment while you're kind of looking up and you're thinking about this, what Derelax just described. All of a sudden you notice that you see like a succession of shooting stars, all uh, pointing to the east.
Ooh.
Interesting. Guys.
So,
Hey,
so the
guys.
question is, is it telling you where to go or where not to go?
Good question.
Gotta follow the stars, man.
Share it with
So,
y'all and let you guys take a lead. I'm over here for the spice, remember?
The stars are right.
He who controls the universe.
You know that old saying?
So as y'all wrap up your campsite and are getting ready to get underway, all of a sudden you look up to the north and you see kind of circling in the air. You're not sure what it is. They're kind of circling like vultures off in the distance.
Dragon.
And as y'all finish making, setting up your camp, wrapping everything up and putting everything up on your camels, you see them all of a sudden. They sort of break formation and they start coming straight towards you. And afterwards, you kind of hear, as they're coming, the light travels faster than the sound. Eventually, the sound catches up. You hear it sounds like a trumpet. Like that was the signal. And now these winged creatures are coming towards you, and as they get closer and closer, what are y'all gonna do?
Do they look like the patrol?
Actually, as they get closer, they indeed do look like the patrol, like the Simblin Airlines patrol.
Wave.
And they appear to be circling over that spot that was burning.
Where we saw the black smoke?
The night before, yeah.
You're there.
Muglook, wave to audience.
So, sure enough, they are the air lancers.
I immediately drop my weapons to the ground and put my hands up.
What are you surrendering for, idiot?
I'm like, oh, is that a strange greeting in this land? I'll do the same thing.
So
Because,
the air lancers, you've got a couple circling. You've got about 3 of them. Well, there's one circling, and then the other 4 sort of land. 3 of them land kind of around you, or basically all 4 surround you. One of them kind of approaches, and they've got their lances up at you. One of them approaches. Who's going to speak?
Offer autographs to Lancers.
And I go, I guess I will speak to the party.
God help us.
Who wants an autograph from famous Muglug?
I pull out a piece of paper and wave it at Muglug's face.
Oh, is that your writ of authority allowing you here in the desert? He looks at the halfling.
I looked at Ren Shafi.
Yeah.
I think Ren Shafi has the right to be in the desert.
We all do, don't we?
Yeah.
We got like
Yeah,
an
you all
official
should.
task.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I take out my writ and I hand it to the man. And
Okay, so he starts looking it over.
I'm
Meanwhile,
just
the
looking
other
at each of the
air-lancers
riders
are-
like, greetings.
They don't seem to be responding to you. They're just got their lances pointed at you, ready for action, ready for word.
Fair enough.
Word. So he's taking his time looking at your paperwork, Derlax.
and so I tried to make some.
Then he
small
looks up
talk.
and he studies you.
And I try to make some small talk as he's doing it. So, do you enjoy being an air lancer, or is it does it come with good pay, or? Because I know a couple of gladiators who would love to take your job. I mean, take in a job.
All of a sudden, you see one of the the air lancers says, "Just say the word, boss. Just say the word." And he says, "Well, pay is only decent. We do get a good pension, but then again, we got to deal with assholes like you all the damn time."
What's the best way to deal with this? What's the best way to deal with this?
And I just respond, well, I'm more of a kiss ass than a asshole.
So it would seem, since you seem to have some very high level signatures on this paperwork, and he hands it back to you. So, which way are you heading? You seem to be setting up camp and getting ready to leave.
Well, we're headed towards a city. What was the city we were heading towards?
I don't remember the name of the city.
I don't think you were told the name of the city.
No, we just were following directions to Martek.
Martek.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, but it's not a city I've heard of. It rings a bell.
Well,
we'll be able to find it easily. We'll just follow the chime sound.
I'm going to ask a question. Have you ever heard of a? This may seem like a strange question, but have you ever heard of a city that's buried in the sand that used to be a beautiful garden city back in its heyday?
I've given up that trip.
I'm not I don't know what you're talking about, but I've got questions for you.
All right.
Were you coming north or south?
We were coming
We are-
north from a city.
We are going north.
South.
Yes.
So you're heading north.
I point the direction we came from. That's where we came from.
You guys don't seem to be able to answer the question that I've asked.
We're coming from the south. We're heading north. We thought we might go east, though.
I'm telling you, boss, just give me the word. Just give me the word. These guys are smart asses. He admitted it.
We came from back there, and we were going there, but we might go over there because we saw some shooting stars that seemed pretty neat. And we also just moved towards that fire.
There's always shooting stars. Did you see any smoke?
Yeah,
Yes!
we saw some smoke up north, but we don't know where it came from or what it was about.
Is
Yeah,
it,
generally
is it
black
actually
smoke.
still smoking?
We
What's the
figured
question,
either
Billy?
somebody was having a raging party or there was danger.
I'm asking, is it still smoking in that direction?
No, the smoke, the fires were put out, but it looks like there was remnants of a battle. You'll probably pass it. I'm worried because that could have been the caravan that was due. That was we were going to be checking on. That was traveling between where you came from, which is Bralazar, and was heading north towards the oasis of the White Palm.
Oh, that's where we're headed. Oasis of White Palm.
One day ago, we heard something really noisy on the trail, but we accidentally went off the trail for a bit.
That's right, we did hear that, yes.
What was the noise? Could you
Sounded
describe
like
it?
rumbling.
Yeah, it was some sort of rumbling on the ground. I tried to.
Like
Thunder
lightning.
herders. He suddenly blurts out, "Thunder herders." He says,
Yeah.
"Says
Here, what are those?
that may have disrupted or thrown the party off, but they don't usually, unless it was really unfortunate, direct that the Thunder herd head towards that caravan. It's doubtful that they would have that it would have caused them to catch fire." Do me a favor. It didn't look like everybody was accounted for. So the caravan is still lost. There were a couple of dead. But keep an eye out.
Will do.
What should we do if we find survivors?
Can I ask you?
Can we contact you?
Can I ask you a question?
Get them back on the trail and make sure that they make it back to the oasis. What is your question?
Have you ever heard of a strange oasis to the east of the road back there that gives strange visions?
No, I cannot say that I have, but you do need to be careful. There's these creatures called dust diggers that roam the sands.
We've encountered them.
They've been known to make illusions.
We totally are on point with that, yes.
Can I ask you this question?
Yes.
Have you heard of the great Muglug at Darlax?
And I put my arm
Can't
around
say
him
that I
and
have.
I kind of put my thumb up and we kind of smile together.
And he
Get
seems
out.
to look past you, and he seems to be looking right at your camel. And he said, Darlax Jr., he's like, "Something wrong with your camel?"
Oh, he got smushed by a giant and his face got deformed.
And eaten by a sand digger.
He's at a
Just
rough
yesterday.
life.
And he almost sunk, and he fell into a sinkhole.
Yeah.
This camel's had it rough.
Yeah, we were thinking of getting a tattoo mom put on that shoulder.
He just mumbles something to himself about stupid non-desert folk don't know how to properly take care of camels.
And I asked
He
him,
looks totally disgusted.
And I ask him one more question, which is, do you know?
Can I make you a nice batch of hops?
Would know of these cities, these visions, these type of things in the cities of White Palm?
Did you make sure that you packed enough water?
Yes, we did.
The heat can
filled
cause
water.
illusions.
He gets hit in the head
And
a
they
lot,
go
too.
back, they say he goes up, and the lances pop up, and then they all of a sudden the Pegasus that they're on kind of take flight. You don't even get to finish your sentence, your question,
I'm like,
Wait, Ogre, was that
and
the
they're
word?
already flying away.
is that how you do
Okay,
it?
guys.
I'm gonna pick up my weapons.
I think that was
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
words.
pick up my weapons and put them on, and so we haven't learned anything that we didn't already know, except that there's a caravan that's been under attack.
Yeah, side quest. Didn't you see the little glowing light on the cat in the corner there? It's behind the
And they-
lost caravan. Side quest.
And they didn't want our autographs.
They didn't seem to be interested in your autographs. Yeah.
Didn't
Mugwort
even get a
sad.
chance to offer them a home cooked meal.
Yeah, so I guess that we head to the Fork in the Road and decide where we go from there.
Okay, so you go towards the where you can tell that there's a road and the fork in the road, and actually there is a small little marker.
Is it metal with like little teeth?
It's a
And
Crayola.
Is it like a sign or something?
It's a
yeah, like
Crayola
a sign,
marker.
like a stone sign.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna need one of you to give me a history and arcana check to be able to read the
I
writing.
can probably do a history check because I rolled those pretty all right.
Ooh.
Even though
Could
I'm
do
not
an
good at history.
Arcana.
Okay, Remsethi.
Okay, I didn't do that one all right.
So
Mugwort tried to intimidate the sign.
When it's magic writing, you gotta read between the lines, Derelix. It's the words that they don't write. It's like jazz.
So Remsethi, Remsethi, it says, "Here lies the road of the kings to the garden city of Pazar, whilst there lies the road to Terbarkar, keeper of the pyramid. Unfortunately, it looks like the directional arrows have been weathered away from this obelisk, so
Can I do an investigation?
and it's been broken. So and it's lying, in the sands. It's not actually standing up. So
Can I roll investigation to try to figure out what was there or where it was pointing?
there's nothing to investigate. There's
Okay.
everything's been so weathered and
Like it's been broken for a long time.
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah. So I was just making sure.
So you do also see the remnants of the caravan that the Cymbelan air lancers were speaking of, and because it's, they seem to have flown away. But one interesting thing is, actually, give me a survival check, one of y'all. You can give me a survival and investigation checks, whichever one y'all feel like giving. Sure, everyone can if y'all are all interested in.
But we do have a name for Derelix's garden city too, Pazar.
Mugwort just fall down dead.
All right. So I guess investigation. I don't know anything.
Darlex just falls down dead.
Get all your shitty rolls out now.
Yeah, I got a 20, man.
So that's right.
Not
So
natural.
Ramsethi, you notice some odd, and they're not tracks because tracks would have probably been obvious even to the Cymbelan air lancers, right? Because
Ooh,
these aren't really tracks. They're sort of scrapes in the ground that are kind of heading off towards the east.
Really? That was the direction the shooting stars went too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and actually put some of the sand in my mouth. I'm like, I think we should go this way.
Do we want to pillage the remains of the caravan, ruined caravan
I
here?
think with our survival being 0 and investigation, that all we ever accomplish is build a sandcastle in the sand.
Hey, I got 20, man. Yeah, I'm actually like investigating and figuring out. Turn back, you guys are just like playing around in the sand. We were gonna investigate, but the sand's so much fun.
So y'all do find basically there's 1 day's worth of rations that y'all can scavenge from this mass, from this mess.
So the caravan ruins are
rations
at the
for all of you.
crossroads.
So,
I'm sorry, yeah, it just happened to be his.
all signs point east.
Oh, I totally forgot about it. Couldn't we have taken some of that tentacle meat as rations?
I'm like,
No, that one
you
was
guys
too.
didn't?
That one was too stringy and rubbery.
Aw, I wanted some
Like,
desert
I don't
calamari.
know. Have you ever had
I will
calamari?
tell Muglug. I will tell Muglug that it's a little stringy and rubbery as I'm biting off a piece of it that I pulled out of my filthy hair suit.
Well, that
It's
one,
a little rubbery.
that one in particular was pretty damaged by the acid attack that you did upon it. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
that's
wouldn't taste
that's
very
tenderizes, right?
Use my sickle to like pick it out of my teeth.
I guess I want to try this, and I'm not a cleric, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to ask any supernatural force to give us a sign to go. Should we go east? Would that be a religion?
Like Derelict, the stars told us to go east. The sand tastes good to the east.
Be
The little halfling is pointing to the east and going, "Hey guys, let's go this way."
Like I rolled a 20, Derelict.
Muglug,
So go
Muglug hit Derelict on back of head with his hand. That good enough sign? Dumbass?
roll a charisma save, Derelax, against Muglug's intimidation. Yeah, I think you want to go east.
East it is.
Okay, so
What is
y'all
that
make
thing?
it.
Oh, that's the broken stone.
So y'all make it east. Y'all head off towards the east.
Oh,
And it
before
seems-
we leave, I'm gonna take like a little knife or something and carve in the stone. Derelax and Muglug went this way.
So it seems like y'all are actually as you travel, Remsethi, you are still able to kind of track the odd grooves or whatever you want to call it in the sand.
Sure.
They're kind of sporadic. It's almost, I would say, it's almost like tracking a dotted line.
So
Right.
she's just like scurrying to one, looking at it, and then like spotting one over there, scurrying over to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of crawling, just scrambling through the sand on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
Like over here. Okay,
And,
over here, guys.
What is it, Drimseth? What is it? What'd you find? Does
These
Timmy need
grooves.
us?
They're leading us onward. And they appear near the trail too, so we can relatively stay on the trail as well.
Yeah, you can, in fact.
Okay.
So,
What type of creature makes these grooves?
I don't know. Can I make a nature check to
You
see
can.
if there's any sort of creature
you
there?
can. Yes, you can.
Oh wow.
So,
Actually, that's an interesting question, but go ahead.
So, what I'm going to allow is this because it is going to be what you start to realize, Ramsethi, is that the pattern to these etches,
Mhm.
it almost seems like it would be, and because they're pretty spread out, as you probably realize, they were pretty spread out. but it's probably not several creatures. There's a pattern, like similar to a pace. So at first glance, you might think that it might be several creatures, but it may only be one or two creatures, and they are actually quite large, if not larger.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'll pull up short at one point, and I just like turn around and look back, and I'm like, we might be dealing with a very large creature here. I think these might be footsteps of some kind. And I'm like kind of looking at it, like can't really tell what kind of foot it would be.
Can I roll a history check to see what I know about the area?
Yeah, you don't know anything about the area.
Okay, nothing.
Yeah, neither you nor none of y'all really do. Maybe Foe might, right? But
Yeah,
most
I
of you
certainly
like,
don't.
right?
Not even the city name on the stone.
No, because
Pazar.
so Doug might, because of his time, the short time he spent with
Aman al Rakib.
Aman al-Rakib, but you weren't really familiar with the desert environment prior to meeting Aman, right? You just
Right.
and then the same with Muglug and Derilax, y'all were just here for a gig that was going to pay well, and y'all didn't know this town from any other town other than it was a long trip.
Okay.
Right.
So we have no idea what's up ahead, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So there's no way for us to know.
No, and even Doug with his nature check, and he rolled pretty good. This isn't something that I think
Some things we're not meant to know until the right moment,
he's
Derilax.
able to figure out. Yeah.
So we're in the terror of the moment.
So y'all are able
Exactly.
to.
He gets it.
So y'all are able to set up camp for the night. And like I said, it seems like you're still seeing those shooting stars to the east.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. So we're still.
And
I'm going to switch out Detect Magic for Goodberry after this long rest.
okay.
That's a good idea.
I have Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Even better.
That way we weren't doubling up, right? I have Detect Magic. And it's a bard spell, so it's forced on me. Nice. So anyway, I'm gonna duck out for a second to get a drink.
Okay.
Be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So so you take another full rest. The sun starts to go down, and you wrap up your camp.
I'm gonna snuggle up with
Some of
Doug.
the sands, the winds.
I forgot
You're
to
kind of
ask
noticing
this.
that. Go ahead.
Do we get any experience from the dust diggers?
I'm doing experience milestone. So
Nice.
Okay.
so
What were you saying? Is like the wind picks up or something like that?
yeah. So you're thinking that it might be that you might be losing ground to this whatever it is that you're tracking, and then
Gotcha.
the winds of this are kind of starting to diminish those tracks.
Oh.
But
Should we push on?
Pretty sure they head east on this road.
You're pretty sure that they've pretty much followed the trail to the road. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we press on? I'm feeling pretty good.
I feel that everything points east, including the big smack sign on the head. So I'm assuming that the city we're looking for is east.
Torikar? Is that what we meant? Or do we want to find your garden city?
The Garden City.
Pazar.
Bizarre.
So Pete's character is Muglug. What does Muglug say?
Muglug, go east.
Y'all gonna try to press on, maybe push through the day?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, Muglug, go on.
And I'll hand out the good berries too. I'll say. I'll just say I've been
All right.
working.
I'll need everybody to give me a Constitution save, including your camels.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just pull out these berries that I have like stuck in like a filthy packet, and I'll be like, here.
Final pass
So
is
fill
when
you.
I feel like such a. Oh, okay.
Which a con save, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Not bad. And the camel.
14 is not bad.
How do I get my camel? Wondered about that earlier.
The camel also got a 12, so me and dog both got 12.
All right.
Like rubbing him down. You can do it, buddy.
Mugglug and Fro get 7.
Oh, Mugla got a 7 too. How did Derlac Senior do? And how did Joe do?
I think they're like
He's
senior
head,
got
so I
13.
got a 22 and for me and a 14 for the camel.
For Derlac Junior.
Yeah.
Man, that is one tough camel.
We're gonna have to start calling you instead of Derlax. We're gonna have to start calling you Derlax the Third.
So, yeah, I'm not doing so great.
All right, so
Are we doing
both
second
you and your
contest?
camel are under 1 level of exhaustion.
Me
So
and
like
me?
we're feeling good, and you look back and Fro's just like, just drenched in sweat. Like, oh, this is invigorating, right, Fro? Yeah, sure.
I've been stuff out of the scraps I feed my dog. Don't ask what having meals made out of scraps I feed my dog.
So it looks like if y'all rest now, you might be able to recover that exhaustion just in time to make it to this outcropping of a statue that you kind of see in the distance over.
Oh, I thought we were in a hurry to chase something.
Yeah, y'all were in a hurry. So do y'all want to rest one more time? Because now y'all are going more than 24 hours at this point. So y'all are going to need a rest, otherwise y'all are going to suffer a couple of levels of exhaustion, and it's going to be DC 15 Constitution save.
I say we just keep going.
Silly. No. Don't think with muscle. Think with brain.
We
No.
rush through day. Why not rush through night? No.
We should rest.
You
Surely.
look back at it like, I don't know how Fro's doing. He's not doesn't look like he's doing too good over here.
I see Fro exhausted. I grab him and I pick him up and I just carry him the rest of the way.
No, that won't work.
I'm not asking.
Well, have the tracks gotten pretty far ahead of us now?
It's like the Lord of the Rings. I can't carry the burden for you, but I can carry you.
Aaron, have the tracks gotten pretty far apart now? I mean, like we've
The tracks will pretty much lead towards
statue.
towards this weird thing that you can kind of see in the distance.
Okay.
So,
well, but it's within sight, so I think that's decent if we kind of surmise like, oh, the tracks are leading towards there, and we can see it in the distance. We could take a rest. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm really worried about Fro here, man. He's starting to say some weird stuff. He's delirious. He's sweating profusely.
Yeah, you can learn magic. You can learn magics other than that good berry spell.
Mugglug tired, but Mugglug will keep going.
Okay. We'll see you your body when we get up there, yeah.
Derelax?
I'm gonna chill with Fro.
Did we lose Derelax?
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm currently sitting on the desert ground, holding my stomach and go, that's supposed to be a good berry.
Don't you feel nourished?
The question is, am I carrying him or is he not letting me carry him?
I don't think he's letting you carry him.
Okay. So
you really want to carry me?
Yeah, I'll just carry him because he's got 1 level exhaustion, so I'm just going to carry him until we rest.
Okay, so everybody give me a DC 15 Constitution save,
See,
including your camels.
Let me ask you this: how far from where we are does that statue look away? Like, is it a whole day away, or like a couple hours away?
I'd say it's half a day away. If y'all want to give yourselves a long rest, y'all might be better off.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
actually just gonna wild shape into a camel to because I figured they seem like they're hardy in the desert. But I'd
Oh,
like to see
camel.
what they
Figured out.
save.
Yeah, that's one tough camel.
Oof. Yeah, so I'm really tired, and I'm like, maybe these camels are onto something, and I will assume the form of a camel.
That's how you do
You
it.
can only do that for like 1 hour, right?
3
Yeah.
hours, isn't it?
I'm gonna
I don't know.
like they're
I
both
think it's 3
halflings,
hours.
right? Or is it a halfling? And
I'm a gnome.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Actually, I'm a camel though right now.
When the camel
Yeah.
form wears off,
Or no with camel.
and when they're exhausted, I'm going to pick them both up and put them on my shoulders, and then just hold them on my shoulders and walk the rest of the way.
Don't you understand, man?
That's
You
not gonna
carrying
work.
us does not give us good rest because we still get bumper as you walk. We need to have a nice, good cot and a nice, cool tent.
We can
Get
rest when we
good.
get there.
Okay.
All right.
We all die because you guys are like so dead set on finding the thing before finding
Because,
it. Well,
so you only make it one more square because Doug's camels exhausted, and I think everybody else's camels did okay, right?
Right.
Does somebody have 2 levels of exhaustion?
Doug's camel does.
I think I do.
What was the DC on the first concept? 10?
DC 10.
Oh, I made
10?
that. This second one was for Remy, so I
Okay.
didn't roll for. I didn't get a roll for the camel. For the second one.
Oh, okay.
No, he's good. Dog's good. I am actually. Me as a camel is exhausted.
All right. So
Remy camel.
So I think the only one who failed it twice is Fro, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
I keep getting bounced around and I want to get. Yeah.
And he's just riding a camel anyways, right?
I think he's riding a Derelax. Yeah.
Yeah.
The third.
No, I'm riding my camel. I'm riding the name.
Camel
so
Jack.
okay. So at this point, what does it mean though? What do the rules say if you've basically gone a full 2 days without rest? Do you automatically suffer exhaustion anyways?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know either.
I don't like being dragged around the desert like this. I'd like to get some rest.
So technically it was a day and a half.
Okay.
I'm dragged around the desert.
Whenever you
I'm
end a
assuming we're
24-hour period without finishing a long rest, you have to succeed on DC blah blah blah. But yeah, it's for every 24-hour period. And then you were doing it right. Then you make
Okay.
the
So,
DC.
no. Because y'all are also there's the extra because of the beating sun. So I'll need everybody to do one more.
Okay.
All right.
And this
Wait,
would be-
if you
is this
get
a
3
DC
levels of
20 now?
exhaustion, don't you die?
That's
No.
6.
Oh,
No.
It's like 6 levels of exhaustion. Is the DC 20 now?
No, I think it's just 10. I
Oh
think.
yeah. If we went another 24 hours, it would be 20. 'Cause it's like
Ooh.
5. Okay, so Dog the camel made it. Now let's see if Remy does. No. So I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, me and the camel get 1 level of exhaustion.
And my camel has 1 level of exhaustion.
So we're actually slowing you guys down. So yeah, so we're pretty slow.
Okay.
But we're stopping now, right?
You are
This night?
stopping now. So
Ooh, there's Oasis right over there. We should investigate that.
We just press on. Like,
Camel crush.
hold on. So we're stopping at that half-buried statue, though.
You are, yes.
I am going to go in the shade of the statue. Like, maybe eat
So,
two
do we
good
know
berries.
anything about the trail?
Yeah, you're still following the trail.
But does it keep going past the statue?
No. So there is. Let me tell you first what you see.
Okay.
Sorry.
See, the trail goes around the back of the statue, and then when we come around there, we get whacked by a big club.
This makes me think of a cartoon. I just don't know which one that is.
And then we realize just exactly how large this beast is that we've been tracking.
Oh, I thought we were following the statue.
No, I think we're following a rock.
Isn't the statue a rock?
A rock. ROC. Very large.
Oh.
We're also
This is
following-
Bug here. Isn't the statue a rock?
Now that thing with the 60-foot wingspan is what?
That is a bird. A big bird.
No,
Let's see how they're like
it's
figured
a
as
bird.
a big drop from a mile up. He's resilient. He can take it. I'm busy looking around the areas, thinking if there's
Waist
any.
deep in the desert sands, a stone giant stands guard over some aged ruins. Fearless from this distance, the statue appears to be clasping a tablet. Now, this is kind of weird because it kind of seems like, as a matter of fact, that this trail that you're on, it almost seems like, as you notice, as you've traveled along, maybe this was the river.
Oh, like it's a dried up
And-
riverbed.
Long since covered with sand, right?
It's a Martian
and,
canal.
This and so as you're approaching this, it almost looks like it's on top of a very well-rounded mound of sand.
The statue?
Uh-huh. And so like it's in the middle of the river, like it kind of fanned it out and kind of surrounded, and then there's this huge I don't know, maybe like a plateau or whatever you want to say, and then on top of that you see this dome and the statue.
It's a
Is
burial
there
mound.
anything written on the statue or anything?
Okay, so y'all are gonna approach it.
He is.
I'm chilling out in the shadow of it because it's hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to
In
recover
fact,
some of that.
in a couple
In
good
fact, as
berries.
you approach the statue, you also notice again it's become even more faint because of the winds and the shifting sands, but you still see that the scratches are leading this way. The trail, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I?
You do see something writing on the statue. The upper half of a statue thrusts from the desert dunes. The noble face is pockmarked and scarred by the ravages of time and sand. The statue holds a tablet against its chest, half buried in the sand. But you're going to have to kind of uncover to really, dig out the sand to really get the full effect of what's written on the tablet.
But is
Mold
this
Earth,
the
man.
Same,
Right.
Is this the same statue I saw in my vision?
No, you didn't actually see this statue in your vision. Oh, yes, you did. I'm sorry. Not when it was in the past, but you did see it in the present.
Okay. So as they're moving the sand away, I'm gonna, for any worn out writing, I'm gonna. Wait, do I even have that proper items for that? Oh wait, I do have parchment. But do I have like charcoal or something like that?
Remsethi might be the best one to try to read it.
Well, I was gonna say we can make an etching to see if we can read it better.
It seems like it's still kind of legible.
Okay.
It just took some excavating, which Remsethi did.
Okay.
Arcana. So you do have advantage because it seems like it's the same sort of script you've been reading in the past.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like first she's like, I can't read it, and then there's like move like a little bit of
And then
her
you were like,
stuff.
oh, you were looking at it the wrong way. Tilt your head the
It was
other
that,
way.
yeah, it was that little piece of sand was covering up.
Oh, that's right. They write left to right.
No, no, it was
Yes,
cat.
yes.
Cat was in the
The desert folk do it.
My name is Manizomius. Look upon the ruins of the great city that surrounds you in despair. Here, great magic once was. Now you see only the mighty ruins of men's works.
It's getting really meta, guys.
Wow.
You also notice, Ramsethi, as you're reading it, the sand starts to shift from under you. You notice that a little bit further from you, and you have to catch yourself.
Uh-huh.
But you notice that on the far side of that mount of the statue, thanks, Jody. The mound gives way, and so you see that there's actually this is really a dome that you're standing on, covered in sand, but some portion of it is collapsed.
Oh wow.
So as you look towards the past the statue, you can see where that's collapsed,
Nice.
and that you can kind of follow the sand down. It's a very steep descent, though, so you might want to. First of all, you might want to keep your camels tied off around the
Yeah.
statue.
I'm pretty tired too.
You might want to.
Exhausted, if you will.
You might want to.
Just a little exhausted. Rest.
Yeah, you may want to water them and feed them before y'all
Mhm.
start descending. If that's something you want to do, and you might want some rope or something as well.
Yeah, I think I got some rope or something. Or ladders. I got ladders. Tom was right. Those ladders really do come in handy.
Well, looking down, it looks like 100-foot drop.
Oh.
You got a 100-foot ladder?
So he puts the ladder and just like whoosh, just falls down.
How many ladders
You
did
don't.
I buy?
You don't look like you'll necessarily hurt yourself, but you may have trouble getting back out.
In this party, we will definitely hurt ourselves.
Oh, I have a
What are you
Dungeoneers
saying?
pack. Does that come with rope?
Yeah.
I think all the packs come with rope.
All right.
Even the entertainers. Oh,
But
the
maybe not the
entertainer need
entertainers.
rope.
And I tell the
Rope trick.
party real quick. I think this is the city for my visions.
Oh.
I think your drugs there, but that's my personal 2 cents. You got too heavy the spice of the oasis.
Drink that magic water, yo.
Yeah.
Are y'all going down? Are y'all long resting, short resting? What are y'all gonna do?
I think we should at least water the camels, take a long rest, then go down.
Yeah. Long rest. Good. Get rid of some exhaustion. Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, while they're all talking about what to do, I'm like, yeah, I think we should. I just pass out.
I
see you
grab
and
her
Sissy
gently
do this, I'm like,
and
oh,
put her,
good
put up the
idea.
tent, put her in her bag, a sleeping bag or whatever.
Muglug?
The 2 fighters are still active, but stuff out there.
Drag Muglugs. Everybody's like, and then put him in a sleeping bag and you just put it.
Goes to sleep. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are
All
long
this
resting.
talking and planning.
And I lift up his arm and put his like little teddy bear right there.
Yeah, I would like to. She will not rouse until a long rest is completed.
Or until some critter bites her.
Which still only takes off 1 level exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Which
Yeah,
means
okay.
I'm exhaustion free. Whew.
I still got 1.
Yeah.
Oh, and the camel.
I've only got 2.
Let's see the camel.
Yeah, the camels should be rested. Yeah, exhaustion off.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
I changed the name for everyone, eh?
Hmm?
I was trying to figure out how people got their special camel names. changed the name on the camel, and now it's changed it for everyone.
So, how are y'all gonna work your way down with to ensure that y'all can get back up?
Well-
I guess we'll tie the rope. Wait, do we see that oasis by our side?
Yeah, you do,
Can
but
we
it's
do it,
but it's probably half a day's away.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll continue down the.
We could tie the rope to like the statue's leg.
Yeah, tied to the statue or something. Yeah, well, the statue's the only thing we can tie to, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's probably gonna take 150 feet cumulative of rope.
Can we combine rope and tie a knot in it?
I don't know. Do you have like a knot tying skill?
Would that
I'm
be
sure
a
you do.
survival?
Yeah, it would be.
Sleight of hand.
I do not.
Intelligence. Sleight of hand.
All right.
You don't need to check it.
Oh, it's a shame because I crit.
Okay, well, let's just say that you've got a damn
That is the best
secure,
knot of all
that you've got a
times.
damn secure 100-foot cumulative rope. But so 3 of y'all's ropes are being used up.
Okay.
I don't think I have rope.
Y'all have 3 people's worth of rope?
Oh yeah, I did. I have
Oh,
50
one.
foot of hempen rope.
I got 50 feet.
50 feet.
Okay, so
50.
Derilax, Muglug, and Ramsethi's rope are being used up.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So if
Yep.
Fro don't have rope, then y'all don't have rope.
I'm checking.
Throw you up.
Mm,
You know, I have a weird idea,
No.
but can we tie the rope to a ladder?
fair enough.
So are y'all tying what?
Tie it to a ladder and just let the ladder down at the bottom.
So it's only going to get you another 10 feet.
No.
So
Don't we? I thought we had it. We have 150
you've got
feet of rope.
this should be plenty of rope to reach down. So as y'all are,
Yeah.
so Derilax, as you're tying the rope together, and everybody else is kind of securing the camels and wrapping up camp. I'm assuming y'all leaving all your heavy gear with the camels up top. You hear all of a sudden, Derilax, you notice some faint moans and screams coming from down below.
This is probably a really dumb idea. And I've done plenty of those this session. But I'm gonna slide really quickly down the rope.
So you still haven't finished tying the rope yet, is what I'm telling you.
Oh. I quickly tie the rope. And then when I finish taking the rope, I'm gonna
He jumped while we're tying the rope up.
Well, sort of. I'm gonna tie one end to my. No, I'm gonna go all soldier style. I'm just gonna tie the rope together and really quickly, and then roll it down and just jump off like all soldier style while holding the rope.
Like John McClane with the fire hose tied to his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you start tying the rope is when you hear the screams, and then and the moans, and then you tie the second set of rope together, and you hear like labored breathing, maybe at best is what you hear, and you tie the third piece of rope together, and then you as you go to secure it around the statue, it seems like the sounds have stopped. The screams have stopped, so now you've secured the rope, and you're die-harding it down into the depths. So you land, you come, and you kind of slide down pretty easily. It's a half fall, a half slide. You know, between the sand and the rope, kind of scooching you down. And then you land first. I'm assuming everybody else is coming behind you.
I'm gonna turn into a giant centipede and like climb down the rope with all my legs.
All right. How about the
Oh,
rest of
sounds
y'all?
cool.
Are y'all gonna try to work your way down?
We'll go climb down.
Jody, you're good.
Am I supposed to not see anything on this map?
You should see something, do you not?
It's like the bottom. It's like the right hand side. It's flush with that.
Far right.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
doesn't always put you on where the players are. So
I'll try
sometimes
coming down.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, there we are.
But
And so you're actually kind of like at the top of a mound, so the sand's still kind of sloping down.
Mhm.
It's still passable, but from here on, and then it kind of stops at the base of some steps that are leading up. And as you
nice.
look up, you can kind of see you're definitely inside a domed structure. And there's a little bit of a faint natural light here. You see, this 100-foot tall dome fitted stone above a broken flagstone floor. The entire dome slants towards the southeast. Sifted dust and sand have spilled into this vast chamber where the dome has crumbled. On the southeast side, on the west, a darkly stained dome leans on top of a building that rises up majestically from the sand. Partially broken stairs lead up to its rubble-strewn front platform.
All right.
Underground city. Whoa. This is far out.
All I see is black, y'all. Black. That's all I see.
Except when I say that, all you hear is like a of the centipede's mandibles clicking together.
Well, you scroll it all the way to right on the side, and then you go down like 3/4 down the bottom. Well, then again, I have it really.
Excuse
I'm
you.
gonna strike up a torch.
Oh yeah, I have torches and stuff, so I'll.
I have blind sight.
I,
30 feet.
For centipede, right?
Yep.
We can't be a centipede forever.
When I light the torch, I actually like scuttle into the shadow against the wall and just sit there.
You're a brave little halfling.
I guess I'll light a torch because I have oil and torches and tinderboxes. I paid for.
Or is it?
Yeah, I got.
Mugwort hammer glow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your hammer glows. I have 10 torches, 10 oil.
One torch.
So,
If Mugwort wave hammer in air like this, it makes streaky light.
Wow, streaky light.
I guess I'll. Do I know which way I heard the screaming and moaning?
No, it seems like there's. I would say. No, not really, but since the way the sands are shifting, it's kind of like heading west is your best bet.
Heading west. All right. Then I guess I'll
Right.
go forward, and then light a torch as well, and then whoa.
Light. Steps.
Are these steps?
Yeah, there's steps.
All right. I look and on and I wait. Is there something special about the tile colored on the steps, like a center way going in, like different colors, to signify an entryway?
Yeah, you're kind of heading towards the way in, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess I'll follow that way.
Okay, so right here. Hold on, guys. So right here, you're noticing. Where as this mound? Do you see the mound in front of you?
Yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a mound, a mass of bodies and nest and pearl-sized or pearl-colored orbs the size of your fist. And You see the last gasp of somebody, um, and you see munching, and you realize that a lot of this movement wasn't just the last gasp of a body. It was actually creatures crawling over and coming out of these pearl-sized or fist-sized pearls, hatching out of it, and they're crawling around, swarming and eating these creatures that they're tied up in chains, in these weird spiky chains.
Mm-hmm.
I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
All right.
Initiative? Really?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm a 48.
Oh no, we're fighting another dust digger.
Oh, so I didn't delete everything from before.
I think maybe a little dust years.
Oh shoot. Well,
Well, Derlax will be able to do something, and then you'll
yeah,
die like the rest.
probably.
Where's Ren? Where's the centipede?
He's scuttling in the shadow at the edge of the light.
Yeah,
I will
probably
miss.
will.
I will miss Derelax when he dies. I mean, Muglug will miss Derelax when he dies.
I probably would like to go out in a blaze of glory if I die.
Okay, I'll do another shatter then.
Derelax will go out in a bang.
Quick question: can you guys hear that dog?
I don't hear anything.
Because I have this dog that's just barking so loud.
I don't hear a thing.
Oh yeah, the swarm of. Okay.
If at first you don't TPK, try again.
Why do you get the feeling everyone's just rooting for Derelax's demise?
I don't think that.
Okay.
Don't worry. Now that Derelax Jr. isn't around, they'll have to heal you.
I was healing, but I healed both of them.
Yeah, he did heal both of them, but it was
So did Fred.
more for Junior.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking.
yeah, wow, they got some good initiatives.
So, I have a plan. Could either go horribly well or horribly wrong. We're gonna see.
It'll probably go horribly sideways the minute it goes into effect, though, because that's
Let
what
me just
happens
ask.
in D&D.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see what looks like these bodies that were chained up. And they're all dead. There's nobody alive now. If there was anybody alive, sorry, you let them die while you were tying your rope off
Yeah.
and taking your rest. Way to go, heroes. And
I will make him a memento for the grace to sign him an autograph.
and
How do you say? They would have died anyway. You know, even if we had rushed to get there and done everything we possibly could to get down there first. That's just how the module's written, right?
Nature, man, everything dies. It's a circle of life.
All right.
With dioxide and
So
stuff.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
okay. So who's up?
What the heck?
There are lacks and
yeah.
effects.
What's my concentration? All right, 2 plus 6, 12. All right. So what are these things? Do I know what they are?
Man, they just look like some weird scorpions
Okay.
swarming all over the place.
Okay, so they look like a swarm of scorpions. Got it. I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon on them, and that's gonna be a saving throw, sir.
What is he, blue?
DC, he's bronze.
Is that lightning?
Yeah, it's lightning. So it's gonna be a DC 12 saving throw. I believe Dex. Yeah, it's gonna be Dex.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I roll 2d6 damage, I believe. Let me check. Make sure.
Unfortunately, since we're in the desert, they're immune to lightning.
They're
That'd be
healed
so
by it.
ironic.
Wasn't it though?
Yeah.
We came down here, they were looking kind of pitiful and weak, but now they're looking all buff and strong.
Yeah, it's 2d6. So I roll 2d6. Yes!
Did you get a crit?
Yeah, I maximized
Or
damage.
max damage? Yeah, man.
That's my best roll of the night.
Okay.
So they failed, so they take the full 12 damage.
Okay. And that's lightning damage, right?
Right, that's lightning damage.
Okay.
I have a quick question for the DM. After breath weapon, do I have the ability to action surge?
Yeah, that's a yes.
So I'm gonna action surge and swing my greatsword right after the do I have anything better? No, my greatsword, and swing it at them for after the breath weapon.
All right.
17.
So you're gonna move up.
That's Muglug.
Oh, sorry.
Muglug does not approve. And I'm assuming a 17 hits.
A 17 will hit.
10 damage. So that's 22 damage total.
Well, you think it is, but it's a swarm of these things, and they may have immunities and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So their turn.
And they're probably really pissed, and they're like, all looking at me and going, I knew it.
Oh, they're crawling all over you.
I know.
Yeah. We've
Tell your
lost.
story. I'll tell your story.
All those
will hit?
all but the sting hit.
Whoo!
I said,
Look at that. Oh, this thing did not. Oh, thank God. Man, look at that damage on there.
Yeah.
So I take 11 damage.
Yeah.
All right. 11. So that's gonna be 17.
Is that the giant scorpion or the Tilicali? Wait, yeah.
Oh, hold on. That's a good point. Wait, hold on.
Or whatever that swarm thing is.
Yeah, it might be the wrong one. Hold on. Swarm. Where's the swarm?
The
Live
twin
for the
collie
swarm.
swarm.
There we go.
Oh, there's three monsters on the turn order.
There
But I
are.
only
Yes.
see one map.
This is the one. Sorry. This is the one. 18 does hit you though.
Yeah.
10 piercing and 3 poison.
Oh, so it's
That's worse.
That's what you get.
well. Yeah, that's less damage than what I took. So 20 and then 13.
How's it less than what you took?
Because the other one was 17. No, 11 damage.
That was 11.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So my math's bad. So 11. So 15.
I'll tell your story.
Tell them I fought bravely, and I didn't die embarrassingly. That's a good question.
I remember Derelict well. He was eaten by a bunch of bugs.
Maybe if we scream somebody outside will come and save us in time.
Except they got to get their rope side up together first.
Yeah. And then take a rest.
Right.
Like, I don't want to go down there. I gotta rest first.
There's people screaming down there. I don't know if I'm trying to get down there. Or how do you say it?
Are you guys waiting on me?
We are now.
I
It's your
think
turn.
it's like
I'm sorry.
or something.
It's okay.
I thought Mike was looking somewhere. So that's the swarm. Now a giant centipede has blind sight to 30 feet. Can I detect any of those other enemies? Not to get too meta, but I mean I see that there's other things. Can I
Okay.
see them or sense them in the darkness? Ah!
That's what you sense.
All right. I will use 5 feet of my 30 movement. I use 10 and I'll like scuttle up on the side of the wall and I see this thing and I'll speak to him in my centipede voice and say, "Brother," using speak to small beasts as a gnome thing. "Are you here to help us?"
Is that going to be your action? You going to try to persuade or something?
No, I just want to talk to him and see if he recognizes my voice. Actually, no, it's a giant tree. I can only speak to small beasts. I'm guessing he's not small.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Jody, I think we're getting feedback from you. How about now, Doug? Say it again.
Okay, I messed. It can only speak to small beasts, and I'm guessing it's bigger than small. So
Okay.
I will scuttle around, and then I'll just go up there and try to bite him with my mandibles, my giant centipede mandibles. That is, let's see, what do they get to? +4 to hit.
Deathmatch 2000.
So I rolled 11 to hit.
Oh.
Does that hit?
Hold on. For some reason, I'm having trouble. I think it does hit.
Oh, all right. Giant centipede is 1d4 plus 2. That's 5 damage, and it has to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
5. What types of damage is that?
That is piercing damage, but the saving throw is for poison damage.
Okay. Saving throw for Constitution save then.
Yeah.
Real quick, how long are we doing this session for?
Till 10:30 or 11, your choice.
Okay.
Did he miss the save?
We got time.
No, he made it, and it doesn't say half, so I guess it just takes none. Like he doesn't take the additional poison damage.
Okay.
No.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Muglug's up.
Muglug. Muglug see bugs on Darlex. Muglug goes SWAT bug on Darlax with hammer.
It's like,
Wait, will that hurt Darlax?
We'll find out.
Muglug rage. And go frenzy.
Mugler has like the chillest rage. Like, yeah, I'll rage.
What's the damage?
Probably
Nothing.
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 That's a 1.
Muglug squished Darlax.
Like, I can't.
Oh, no. With the hammer, he hits
Yeah.
below the belt line.
Like, don't move.
And the next thing you hear is Darlax singing in a choir.
Soprano song.
All right.
That's it.
That's it for you. All right. Let's see.
Holy
What is that?
You see, it looks like the Scorpion King with a sword and a spiked chain and a huge stinger.
I want to do what
Oh.
Arnold will do and speak Egyptian and say,
And
I'm here to serve you, but they are here to kill you.
and I don't know, maybe you hear him scream out, "My babies."
It's probably so meta, but I'm going to scream, oh, baby! But
Okay. Actually, yeah, right there's good. And he busts out his
no.
going after Derelax, but that's a miss. Looks like.
Wow.
And I think that's it for him. Fro is up.
I see. Well. Um, all right. So there's a nice 10-foot radius that catches a swarm in the Scorpion King, right? So yeah, we will drop that. Putting a shatter, 11 points of damage on the swarm, Derelax, and the Scorpion King. Sorry, Derelax.
That's
I take
okay.
that
Trying to
back,
get
Mike.
them
I
off.
think we are trying to kill you.
Constitution saving throw.
No, Fro is trying to kill you.
Constitution save.
My
So
plus
is it-
HVC is 13. But
So is it saved for half?
Oh my gosh! I
Yep.
crit.
So 5 points of damage?
5 points of damage.
5 points.
Okay.
Then as my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Derelax.
Are you a College of Valor or?
I am a College of Valor.
So,
Okay.
so does Muglug also have to make the con save?
No, he put it on the swarm and the king between the two.
Yeah, right there, yeah. How do you guys
Oh,
get
okay.
those little circles to show up, huh?
Okay, so
Can you say that?
the Scorpion King has to make a con save also.
Yes.
How do you get the little circles to show up?
You just gotta use
So
the just hold your mouse down.
That
Yeah. Did you see it? Did you do it?
no.
Left
Look
mouse
at
button.
it.
Can you guys hear that?
Vaguely.
All right.
In pointer mode.
All right. So giant scorpion is going to attack Ramsethi.
No.
Eighteen, 19, 15.
Doug, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry, yes, those all hit. The AC is 13. I never played Druid before. The damage carries over, right? Like you take it off the creature and then off your hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, so you take 6 points, 9 points, and then 8 points, and then 25 points of poison damage.
I'm down. And no longer a scorpion.
Does that mean he reverts to Ramsethi's
Yeah.
natural?
Oh yeah. After the first hit, that knocked me out of the centipede, and then the rest took me down.
Yeah.
Can I see him from where's that wall in the way?
This may be the TPK he's been looking for.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Derelax, you're up.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is bonus action to what was it?
Second win.
Yeah, second wind.
I thought you already used that.
No, I used action.
Oh no,
surge.
you used action surge.
Action surge. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 1d10 plus my level.
Yep.
Roll 1d10. 8 plus my level. It's gonna be 11, which is much needed because I have a feeling I'm in for a rough fight. Oh yeah, I had a question. Oh, I can't use it because I used surge. I was gonna ask if it was possible to get all these things off me using my cloak of billowing, but that requires a bonus action.
It would like whoosh, like you're shaking a towel out.
Well, it's more like because the way it works, it's like kind of a spazzatic explosion or something.
Yeah.
So would that?
Hey, is there a
No, I think it just kind of flaps itself. That's all it does.
is there a
It's not-
save against that poison at all?
No.
Okay.
If I move, would I take an attack of opportunity?
I thought it was a Constitution saving throw.
These are special giant scorpions, Mugler.
DC
So
12
that's-
Constitution save.
Is it a Constitution save for that poison damage?
Says right on the attack.
Oh,
Oh, I have actually two questions.
Oh, yeah.
Would I, if I
So
move,
it's not the whole poison damage if you make the save.
okay.
I have,
I'll still go
I
down,
have,
but
two questions. One,
Go ahead.
if I move, will they move with me, or would I just take an opportunity attack? And two, is this pile difficult terrain?
It is difficult terrain,
All right.
and if you move, they won't move with you. They might take an opportunity attack. If you move out of their range, which is 5 feet, out of their reach, which is 5 feet.
All right.
Actually, isn't their reach 0 feet?
Their reach might be 0 feet. Actually, let me see.
for a swarm.
Okay, I'm probably.
Swarm.
Yeah,
You're right. Their reach is 0 feet. Thank you,
I
Pete.
probably will. Yeah, some of us will probably die this session, but
Hey, the
I
glass is
can't
half full.
save
But
the others, and I'm going to tell the others to run back to the rope, and I'm going to dive and jump right onto the Scorpion King as a final act of sacrifice to. And I will say to Scorpion King, from this day, you will remember my name. Say my name. Oh wait, you don't know it.
So the baby Tlinkali miss on their attack of opportunity.
All right, I'm gonna swing my great greatsword at the Scorpion King dude.
Okay, so you want me to move? Where'd you go? Did you
Oh,
go
I'm
behind?
right on him. I'm right on him.
Man, we talk about dying. All you guys are almost full of health.
Yeah, we lost our healer.
Broken heal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing my greatsword at him.
Don't forget to have a bardic inspiration if you need it.
All right, I'm gonna roll my bardic inspiration, and I'm getting echoes from someone's mic. It's a 1d6, right?
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
12 damage.
Nice.
12 damage. That's max.
Okay.
And I look for my final before I hit my turn. I look to the Muglug. No, I look to Fro first, and I look. And I say run, and then I look at to Muglug, and a single tear comes down my face. And
Such a defeatist.
The music in the
We got
background,
this.
and the music in the background is playing. It's like, I will remember you.
Okay, so the swarm's going after a foe.
Gosh, threw my plan right out the window.
So I'm assuming a 20 hits. So it's 5 piercing.
Half damage, yeah? Okay. Gotcha.
Remsethi.
I'm gonna get that saving throw.
Is it a
Thing
death
here?
saving throw, really? Or did you
Oh,
just
yeah.
revert back to your full hit points as
No,
Remsethi?
Oh no, the
How does
first
the druid work?
impact
I
I had
don't
a centipede, and then I took all the rest of the damage because it hit my regular form.
Okay.
So I made it. Stable. Or, I made it my first death saving
You
throw.
made your first death save, yeah. You got
Yeah.
1 down, 2 more to go.
All right.
Yep.
Muglug.
Don't worry, Foucault. I will save you.
Ooh.
20 hit.
Oh,
13 bludgeoning damage to the swarm.
Okay.
Is it still alive?
No. You killed
I
its
will move.
babies.
And then I will attack the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
Assuming 22 hits.
Yeah.
Wow.
14 points of damage to the Scorpion King.
Nice.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Oh man, this is
It's a good turn.
it's gonna end badly for one of us.
Oh, you're on top of it. There, Terralax.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying to beat you off.
I'm probably right behind him, just riding it like a horse, like a cowboy.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Good thing it doesn't have a giant stinger.
It
Right.
does have a giant stinger.
This is on Derelax.
13 will not hit. Oh, it's
This is
it
on
costs two.
Muglug.
He has advantage on me, but it doesn't matter.
You crit, yeah.
Crit.
9 slashing.
All right.
So 4, 5.
5, yeah. That wasn't much for a crit.
No, it wasn't. Is that crit damage?
Yeah, it was like a 8 and a 1. Like the second roll was a 1.
Oh, the one was okay. I thought that was like a strength bonus or something.
That's what I thought too.
Oh wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. It didn't roll the.
No, it did.
Yeah,
The
it did.
5 plus the strength plus 1. It didn't roll
8 plus
strength
1.
on the
Yeah,
crit.
it did a minimal roll of 1 on one of the dice, so it's 8 plus.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you had strength to both rolls.
No, you don't.
No.
I was just trying to figure out where that
Right.
came from. Okay.
Yeah, all right, so this is 12.
Bro, you'll take an opportunity attack if you move.
From what?
I was back behind.
Oh, never mind. Duh. Sorry, I've got the logo with the swarm still in my
Why are you
screen.
trying to kill us?
Yeah, right. Why are you trying to kill us?
DM,
But that mess is difficult terrain if you go into it.
Yeah, he did say that earlier.
the mass of desiccated bodies,
Yeah, eggs, bodies, whatever.
all that fun stuff.
I can see the crumpled body of my friend Ram, right? And I will healing word. Have a healing word, Ram. And
Alright.
Oh man.
meanwhile, I will also inspire you with tales of your glory in facing the horrible scorpion. So have a
Feeling good. But I'm just gonna play dead. Like I crack an eye open and I see the giant scorpions flow over me. I'm like,
sure. Let him come get me. That's fine. I see how you are.
Oh my gosh, the scorpions.
Give inspiration while we're at it.
here's an. Well, I'll wait to see what the scorpion does.
Wait, so healing word's a bonus action, bardic inspiration's a bonus action, so you can't do both healing word and bardic inspiration, but you still have an action.
Gosh darn it. I wanted to be that all good cool. So let me change this back down. Let's see what I can do a spell if I want, or
Yeah. You can
does
do
it
a
have to
spell.
be a cantrip?
Right.
No?
Fireball.
Yeah, it has to be a cantrip, yes.
Has to be a cantrip?
Do you have vicious mockery or something like that?
Why? That's it. Yes, I do.
What bird does not have vicious mockery, man?
And I'm directing it on the Scorpion King.
Okay. So that's a wisdom save. Right?
Yep.
Yes!
Takes 1 point of damage.
But he also gets disadvantage on his attacks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's demoralized.
I want to hear the insult against the Scorpion King.
He says, "We killed your babies."
And then a tear comes down his eye.
Yeah, this has been a room full of tears.
Oh, poor Rock.
Derelax is up.
All right, Derelax is going to swing his greatsword. And
I should say poor the Rock.
or for the rock. Ah, crud! I missed. What can
Oh, hey, did I skip over the scorpion?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, no, you totally. He was just enthralled by what was going on and
Yeah.
spent his action watching.
Scorpion's not sure if the guy with the next to him is dead or.
Yeah.
So
It's like kicking at me.
anyways, that was a scorpion, the giant scorpion. So it's not falling for Ramsethi's
Bluff.
playing bluff. Yeah.
Can I try to bluff? Can I try a deception to play dead?
That would be.
Performance? Or yeah, deception or performance. I don't know.
It'll be deception. Go ahead. I'll let you.
Sounds good. I like it.
Oh.
He's like kicking his leg. She's like kicking her legs up like a cartoon.
So Mama Scorpion was about to run towards her babies, but as she was stepping over you, she felt your breath and realized you were still alive. And she's like, "Oh heck no!"
Well, she would have disadvantage because I'm prone. Or is that only on ranged attacks? I forget.
That's only on ranged, yes.
Okay, so she probably has advantage actually because I'm prone.
Oh, thank
And
you.
It's a melee attack.
Oh.
Just laying there, just like.
And she gets 3 attacks.
Goodbye, cruel world. I might bite it right here. If she takes me down in one hit and the other two hit, then those are auto deaths. Saving throw fails.
There is this silence.
Did it not take?
I don't see any rolls coming out.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it was a delayed
That
reaction.
hits. Yep. Okay.
You're still up because you got like 7, I believe.
I have 1 hit point now.
That misses.
Nice.
Oh, I remember you're good with advantage too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That still
it
misses.
still misses.
Nice.
Is it a delayed reaction here? Because
I heard a click, but I didn't see anything come up.
Yeah.
There we go.
There
That
you go.
hits.
Yeah,
But I'm down.
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, at least if I would have went down on the second hit, I'd be dead. Or I'd have two failed death saving throws.
So the damage on that one is
I'm down.
that's 9.
Actually, that might be massive damage. How does that work?
So I
That's
don't think you count the second 19 because I think just the piercing part. So 3 and 6 is 9. 9 and 19 is 20.
That's more health than I have total. So I think I'm just dead from massive damage.
Dead.
Yeah, because it did more damage than my total damage.
Well, this is probably our TPK.
What is that? You guys are totally fine. I'm cool with it. It happens. So,
Right,
it's
now
from
it's
the
their, like,
stinger
turn.
too, man. So like missed with the claw, and it hits me, and then it's just like boom right into my chest with this big.
Though
stinger.
one could argue that the piercing and poison are 2 separate attacks.
Just the poison would.
Yeah, but even just
kill
the
me.
poison.
Yeah.
At 19, 19's your total hit points.
21 is.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be dead, right?
I actually am not 100% sure how that works.
Yeah.
Me neither, but I could argue that way.
So it's 19 plus 3 plus 6
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely dead.
instead of 19 plus 3 plus 6 plus 19.
I
Instead of the
honest with
19
you,
being added twice.
I have never had a character death in my life, so that would actually be kind of interesting to me to have this character die. I mean, I don't want to die.
Yeah. I don't think any of us want to die, but it's.
It would be a first.
Speak for yourself.
You would have that distinction.
So
I don't want you to
you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
Okay, so then I guess So let's go. So okay, claw hits. That took me down to 1. Then it missed.
Yep.
Then the stinger hit.
So you take 1 away from that total.
So then I'd be down, and then okay. So I would
but
have
you're
2
not
failed.
dead.
I have 2 failed death saving throws because I was unconscious from when the poison damage hit.
No, that counts as the same attack.
Oh, so I have.
So what you have to do though is, does he still get the Constitution save?
Wait. Went down.
Yeah.
Miss.
You always get a save on a poison or whatever. No, it's
Wait. Are you
Yes,
saying
you get
the
Constitution
entire
saving throw on
attack,
the
the poison, and the?
You're right. I was not reading it right.
Piercing
You're right.
is-
Absolutely right. So you took 9 points of piercing from the crit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make a Constitution save, which may be disadvantaged. I don't know.
Well, here's
I
the
don't-
the piercing damage from the sting brought me to 0.
Yeah, but I don't.
So
think
then any other
the,
damage.
Constitution saving throw will be on disadvantage just because he's prone, because it's a Constitution save. It's not like a Dexterity save where it would affect.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
Yeah.
that would-
Well,
So either way,
regardless,
just make your Constitution save,
All right.
and then you either took.
well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how much I took. The piercing damage brought me to 0.
right.
That's true. We're trying to decide if you're dead or not, and it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like you'd be dead either way.
Oh yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
You'll be unconscious.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's cool. I wasn't 100% sure either how all that worked.
All right.
All right. So you're not dead yet.
Right. Close.
You're close though.
So do
Damn
I have
close.
to redo my turn, or do I just keep my old one?
You can keep your old one if you want. I don't care.
Okay. Because I really want to save him. I'll try another swing, which I'm probably going to fail. Even worse. Oh!
Or not.
10 damage. I haven't been adding my strength. Or has it been adding my strength?
Yeah, well,
Yes,
it
it has.
yeah, it just adds it in.
Oh, 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, he looks
so-
You
about
hover
halfway.
over each sheet.
Yeah, and I swing in, and I look to Muglug and for my bonus action and go, I'm pretty sure Rim if he's keeping that other scorpion busy.
All right, you guys hadn't even seen that yet. It was around the corner.
I know, we're just assuming.
Okay, she probably just wandered off.
Remsethi, make a death save.
All right, I will do that.
You're okay so far. You haven't died yet. Outright
Nope.
Muglug.
Muglug will swing his Great Maul again. Woohoo! 15 points of damage on the Scorpion King. And just in case, this does count as magical. Because my moon touch.
Aware.
Hmm.
I am
Is he
aware.
still up?
He's still up.
I swing again. Ooh, even better.
Man, Muglug is wailing tonight.
Oh,
And
wait,
12 more
wait,
points
wait,
damage.
wait, wait, wait. Oh, is it +5 to my attack? Oh, right, never mind. So it's not 19 or 20.
He's hurting.
And as usual, he has advantage on me if he attacks me.
But no, it's canceled out because he got Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
wait.
his turn.
Oh, wait. It got canceled out because he has Vicious Mockery.
Oh, the advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
That's only if he's attacking Muglug.
Yeah.
Right.
He's probably... It sounds like he's going to attack me.
All right. So first one will attack. First one he'll attack Muglug.
Hits. Actually, that hits my armor class, so... But he's got advantage, so he gets to swing again. But
No.
if you
Well, no,
if
that
you're the same, I think it hits anyway.
disadvantage.
He's been mocked.
Does Mockery last until the end of your
So,
next turn,
1,
Jody?
2, 3.
It
Or is
lasts
it
in
just the
first.
next attack? It's just
the next attack.
Oh, okay.
So that
Tactics.
still took 3. I guess net 3 slashing the Muglug.
Yep.
Okay. So the
I'm
next
still good.
one's this. Next one is the sting on Derelax.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, watch out.
Yeah.
Dodge it, Darlax.
I dodge it.
15.
15 misses.
I believe in you.
15
All right.
misses. Wow.
Ooh, look at that. Paralyzed. Failed by more than 5.
Frodo. Froyo.
Yeah.
That sounds good right now.
Froyo.
Should open up. Yeah, maybe that's what Froyo should do. It's a frozen yogurt and pho stand. So you get your noodles, then you get the frozen yogurt for dessert.
From the scorpion.
Froyo's yo and pho.
The 23 points of sleep on the scorpion.
It does not put it to sleep.
Ooh.
You really think sleep's going to work on these guys?
I don't know.
Maybe the you probably should have gone Scorpion King. We've damaged him so much.
I thought
No.
I did it on the Scorpion King. Yeah,
I hit him once on the scorpion. That's Scorpion King.
it's true.
I was trying to get a feel for how many dice the sleep would have been.
Sure.
And what is those?
It's good intel.
Should have been 78, so that would have been up to 56. I guess, yeah, okay. Anyway, so that's what I did. I can't sleep, and then I'm gonna inspire I'm gonna
Derelax is
inspire
next.
Derelax again. Yeah, I'll inspire Derelax again.
All right.
So
I'm not inspired right now. Am I, Jody?
no, I think Derelax is as used his though, right?
Yeah, I used mine before to get an attack on him.
Yeah, so I'll inspire Derelax.
All right.
Mark,
That's probably better to inspire him.
All right.
Watching you in combat is inspiring, Muglug.
Yes, I am very inspiring on my own. I do not need more inspiring inspiration. I mean, Mugluck doesn't need more inspiration.
Which was
All right, so
Parallax
Scorpion's
looks
turn.
at Muglug with green with him for not needing inspiration.
So this is like the first you guys have seen of that. You're all fighting this thing, all of a sudden, whoa!
Ooh, what is that thing's movement?
40?
They can scuttle pretty good, yeah. And it's large, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's giant.
this is
All
going
right. It's going to. It's going to claw Fro.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Man, you
is.
are rolling like really good today, Aaron. Unfortunately for us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
7 bludgeoning. And you're grappled.
But you get it safe.
Do I try to break that now, or do I have to wait till
No,
my
I think
turn?
on your turn.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
The next one's on Muglug.
I don't think that hits.
That's a miss.
he has advantage.
Oh.
Got me.
8 bludgeoning, and you're grappled.
Okay.
And he's also going to sting you, Muglug.
He has
That
advantage.
misses. So 9 piercing.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know why it's doing the poison separate.
Just because it's telling you what it would take if I failed. Constitution.
Make it. Yeah.
To save.
Save.
Oh.
So 11
take any
poison.
damage or half?
Half. So 11 poison.
And I don't have resistance to that. So
It'd be 9.
All
Oh, I see what you're using the average.
right. Derelix is gonna take one swipe at the king with his greatsword, and hopefully this will kill him. Yes!
Did you get a crit?
I crit.
Yes.
Real quick, does this kill him? Because if not, I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration.
That kills him.
All right. As I kill him, I swing my sword and I cut off his. I swing at his blade and I break his blade, and I cut off his head. And then I pick up the head and I look at the scorpion and he's like, "You're next." And for my
Very good.
bonus action, I'm gonna let out my cloak of billowing and just shine on me.
You have movement if you want to use it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get right behind it.
That's where Froyo's standing.
Oh, then right beside it.
you trying to stick it up the butt?
Trying to cut its tail off is what I'm getting. Oh yeah,
What up?
yeah. That's a good question. Can I focus an attack on my next turn to cut off its tail?
Sure.
Oh.
But it'll be an extra at -2 to your attack roll.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta
Seti?
make my death save. Made it, so I have
Yep.
2 successes, 1 failure. I'm more alive than dead.
That's good.
I
Good
liked it.
sign.
I'm happy about it.
Am I really up again?
It looks like you're up again.
Wow. Muglug. Crush bugs. Muglug love crushing bugs. Muglug love crushing bugs. 16 hit.
Yes.
Crush the bug.
10, 12, 14, 23.
Total. Yep.
Yeah, I won't kill it because 25
Crush bug.
couldn't put it at
Muglug crush bug.
That's
Bug does have advantage on me.
Oh, boy.
Froyo, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna healing word again on Brenton the Druid, because I think he can do something for us. Because this may be my death thing. So healing word.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
One of
the
my
word
favorite
is
spells.
life. Come back to life, my friend.
I'm getting addicted to that healing word.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
very
so
nice.
soothing.
So I need to adjust my spell, and then back here. And while I'm stuck in his claw, I'm gonna try to stab him with my stabby stab. 9 does not hit.
Nope, that's not gonna hit.
Okay. And now it's on them. What's Susie gonna go after? Of course, we're each in his claws.
Right, it's close.
Or her claws.
Okay, he's gonna claw Derelax and Foe. So first one's Derelax.
All right, that misses.
Next one's Foe.
Edits.
All right,
That's 10 bludgeoning. The
Oh, I'm
Stinger.
down.
and DC. What kind of roll is it? Dexterity?
It's just 10 bludgeoning.
No, I mean to escape its grapple.
12. Oh, it's strength.
Yeah, it's strength.
I think it's strength or dexterity escape.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I think it's either.
Oh, okay.
Stinger's on Muglug.
He has advantage. That hits my armor class. So
11 piercing and either 11 poison or 22 poison, depending on
half
if
of
you make
11 is 6. And I get to make a con save. Don't have advantage, so 22 on that, I guess.
good.
But
So-
I still take 11 points damage, so that puts me at 0. But since
You're a half
I
orc.
am a half orc, I am going to stay up.
bounce back to 1.
I bounce back to 1. Where is that? Relentless endurance.
There you go.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do last turn and focus my swing at it still and try to cut it off. And if this doesn't go right, I still have Bardic Inspiration. Okay, I'll roll Bardic Inspiration. Roll 1d6. Oh!
Getting too creative.
Tail is wily.
Ramsethi, you're up.
Alright, I am going to get up.
Okay, so that's half your movement.
Yep. And then I heard that wonderful word, and I turn around with a big smile to thank Fro, and I see him. He's fallen. So I have 10 feet of movement, right? So just move here.
This is like
And-
Lady Hawk, where you're never both awake at the same time.
Day without a night. Night without a day. And I see he's falling, and I'm like,
Rebel
rainbow
battle
energy.
Fro.
And I use my last Fey pool to heal Fro for 5.
All right.
Whoa. I'm back.
Of sparkling rainbow energy. And then
Is that your full turn?
I could only move like 10 feet in my gnome, and that was my action to do
And,
that.
and your
And-
Fey
Was it
Fey
action
pool-
or a bonus action?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a bonus action. What can I do? I don't think there's a whole. You know what? Screw it, man.
You got like a ranged weapon attack or something? Or-
Voila!
Yeah, moonbeam.
One of my
I
favorite
see this
spells.
stupid scorpion that stung me, and it's got a 120-foot range. So I kind of like look and kind of like judge the angle from the place where the dome came in. Like, yeah, that looks good, and I'll like pull the moonlight down through there and shine it onto him. And let's see, dim light fills the chamber, and the creature enters this. So when it enters the spell's area or starts its turn there, it will be engulfed in ghostly flames.
Does that go for us as well?
Let's see. Yes, so I will also scream, "Get out of the light!"
Well, it's just a 5-foot cylinder, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
You
can
can
still.
drop it on the.
But I'll
He's got
still
it
shout
centered
that.
on the scorpion, so you don't need to
Don't
worry about it.
go in the light.
But,
go into the light.
Get out of the light.
Do not go into the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
Muglug marvels at how the moonbeam glows like his hammer.
that's right.
Squish, Bug, squish.
Wait,
In honor of Muglug.
I thought Muglug was down.
Muglug, not
No.
go down.
Yeah, everybody thought he
I
was
like-
down too, but he popped back up.
I like to imagine the characters actually saying that, Derelict. Like, I thought you were down. I have relentless fury.
Is monster still alive? Does the 13 still hit?
Okay, wait, hold on. So that's 14.
Yes, 14 damage.
14.
And I'm
alive?
assuming a 13 hits?
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Nope.
This thing's got pretty tough armor. Like hide.
Bro!
Ooh, back to me, yeah. Let me see what I got this time, yeah. That'd probably be bad. So I'm gonna mock him again. And 2 points of mocking. And then I'm gonna inspire because he came back to
Don't
life. So
inspire.
what?
Don't inspire me. I'm dead next round.
I'll inspire Derelict again because he seems to see the fun of all my.
All right.
We sing you the song of Derelict.
He's kind of like swinging his finger back and forth as he's holding his sword.
Okay, it looks like I failed my constitution save, so that is.
9
2d10.
points of radiant damage.
And it goes down.
Woo!
Yay.
Muglug's still alive.
Sweet.
I grab Muglug and I go over to the body of the Scorpion King and go, Derelict went portrait with Muglug over Scorpion King.
You're gonna pose over the Scorpion King and the dead Scorpion?
Yes, I am.
He's just still leaning against us. She's like, yeah.
Muglug, great bug squisher.
Indeed. Muglug and Bug. Bad
Oh,
combination.
what is that?
It's a gigantic sword. It's 10 feet long.
Something for me to not forget to give it to y'all when we're done. I had it sitting here the whole time. It's a silvered scimitar for anybody that wants to pick it up. Among
I
the
do
whole
collect
massive bodies and stuff.
As a weird quirk I gave this guy, I do collect swords. But I also like Muglug as friend.
But Muglug already has magic weapon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Muglug do not need silver scimitar.
Okay, I guess I'll. Unless you want it, Fro. Do you want a silver scimitar or?
Remsethi or Fro might want it since it's a scimitar.
Druid scimitar. But no, I'm good. It's like what we do, man.
Okay, I will pass.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want
that. I was gonna pick it up and hand it to if no one wants it, and just I guess.
Oh, it's cursed.
Yeah,
You can't handle it.
I think I need
that's
to
what the
stick to
DM's
the
like. So you touch the sword? Like,
rapier,
no.
yo. Because rapiers and dexterity go well together. Scimitars and strength not so well for me.
I thought a scimitar was also a
Finesse, yeah.
finesse weapon.
Yes, I'll take it, but
Oh, it totally is. Gotta make it finesse for all you Drizzt fanboys out there.
Yeah.
I want to play Drizzt. They would hit.
the other
Outrage.
question of that is, do I have proficiency as a bard?
Wow.
That's a good question.
Well, the first one
So I'm
is
assuming this is about it, right?
scimitars are finesse.
Well, y'all want to go to 11? Just a few
Yeah,
more
sure,
minutes.
sure.
Past 10:30, so I guess we might as well. If you want to.
Yeah, we can go till a little bit
Okay.
longer. If y'all are cool.
Are we
Yeah,
are we close enough to a level yet?
To leveling up? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did you say 11?
A
A
level.
level.
Oh. I wasn't
Level.
planning on leveling y'all up for some time.
No.
I mean,
I just
I
wanna
do
torture you.
what our experience.
I haven't
I
killed
see.
y'all yet. Once I kill y'all, then I'll decide that I'll level y'all. Y'all need to be leveled up.
Oh, I
When
like
we
to
awaken
take
in
a
the slaver
small,
camp.
sharp cleaver and go to the Scorpion King and carve into his corpse, killed by Derelax. No, conquered by Derelax.
Mugla go to each little baby scorpion and carve in their chests X.
As the guts grows beneath each of the, it turns into a pudding, a black pudding.
I'm gonna cast that on myself.
So
That's
who
what-
gets the scimitar? Fro or?
I'm not proficient.
Okay, so I guess I'll take it then.
So Remsethi taking it or
No.
no?
I guess Derelax is taking a silver scimitar.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
it would be nice to rest at, get a good rest in,
Yeah.
Y'all can probably take a short rest here.
Shethi immediately regrets wasting that spell slot.
Yeah. It's okay. Short rest. I'll take it if you'll give it to us.
What is it? Drew's got D8 hit dice, right?
Is it thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. I am back at full.
Are we taking a short rest or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll roll
Splendid.
my hit dice.
Nice.
Okay, where y'all off to now?
Alright, I roll.
Level up
What?
plan?
What else? Wait, so this pile is just like desiccated corpses and like bugs and stuff?
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like big, like tall.
Wow, I'm.
That's not tall, but it's
Oh, I
difficult
mean, I'm at
terrain,
home.
right? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna crawl into it and see if I can investigate and find anything inside. I'm just gonna like burrow into the
That's a
pile.
front brother.
Well, that's basically how you found the scimitar.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Real quick, and this may seem real weird, but I wanted to use my greatsword to break all the chains on the corpses and lay them out in proper order so they have a decent place of burial, kind of decent. At
Okay.
least better than
And
what
you
they
do,
had.
you do find one of them has one of them has still a medallion saying that they're from the Oasis, that they hail from the Oasis of the White Palm. It seems to serve the same purpose as your writ of authority.
Hmm.
So, but it shows them as being from the Oasis as opposed to you, which was issued by the Ralazar.
Okay, I will keep that and.
That might be useful to give as proof to the Air Lancers that you tracked them down. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Should I hold on to it, or should you two hold on to it? And I look at Remy and Fro.
I'm sorry. You looked at me for what?
To hold on to the medallion of White Palm.
Okay.
Do y'all want?
Oh, did I see a Song of Rest?
Sure. Just
Yes, it was one hit point. Song of Rest.
yeah, it just disappeared.
That's not for everyone, is it?
Filthy.
yes, it's for everyone.
Well, I'm already.
No, the one hit point.
One hit
Yeah,
point.
the one hit
everyone,
point. Yeah.
Doesn't each person roll?
No.
No,
I think
he's
just
rolling for
playing the
everybody.
song.
Do one roll that applies to everybody. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of my spell slots back.
No, I thought when you did Song of Rest, each person rolled 1d6.
But,
Oh yeah, that'd be nice, but
So,
oh, but you get your bardic inspirations back for a short rest.
where y'all heading? This is a very huge building that y'all are approaching, and then I don't know. Y'all exploring a bit? I guess y'all are. I guess I see Muglug.
Yeah, I guess since after the battle, I guess we could explore a bit to see what's around.
Well, I mean, this is pretty fascinating, to be honest. I mean, there's an entire huge city thing that we've discovered beneath the sands. Heck yeah. What does it look like? Like, is this like ancient, or does it look like it's been well preserved under here?
It does look very ancient, and Michael recognizes this area from his vision as a place, from the vision at the Oasis.
Okay.
But it looked like what he saw was when it was people living here and stuff.
Do
Of course,
I see
yeah.
ancient writing on the walls or hieroglyphics or anything like that around the area?
So,
pillars. But yeah, to either Michael, I did not gain my.
No, you don't
Pardon?
see anything else, but you do see that entryway to your west,
What is the stone?
and it does kind of go off to the south and to the north as well. But
what color is the stone? Like, what does the stonework look like in here?
like a so some of it looks like limestone, and some of it looks like just other stone.
It's just like gray and brown colored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but can we explore this room, or is it? Or we
Yeah. So tell me where you're
Yeah, what
going.
do you want to do?
I guess
Where,
we'll go
move your icon. Tell me where you're going.
Going south. Guess I'll move here.
Look, we're going west. They're like going south. Why are you guys going different places?
Because I want to see if there's any clues to our destiny in here.
Destiny. No escaping that for me.
I like Mugwort better. I'll stick with you, Mugwort.
I'm just kind of like looking back and forth between them.
All right, where to now? You guys, are y'all splitting up? Are y'all splitting the party here?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, when I noticed that no one's around, I'm just gonna move up all the way up to Remy. And just
All right.
Yeah, this. We should probably explore this together.
All right.
We got an aura on, yeah.
An aura?
Derek's, what you got? Yeah, Derek says like 2 big area effects on him.
Yeah, what is that?
That's a good question. I think it
I mean,
was
is it
because I
marking
had the.
anything in particular?
I think it was because I had the bugs on me.
Torch?
earlier.
Oh, I thought it was a torch.
Oh yeah, the torch.
Torchlight.
Yeah, I did have a torch.
Yeah, I've just got that to kind of help y'all figure out how much to reveal.
Sure.
So so Muglug, you see that door is ajar.
That's weird. Take the lid off it, Muglug.
As soon as I get too far away, I immediately run back and go right behind Muglug.
Oh, okay, let's just
The door is
break out
still
of the line of the lighting.
Y'all going in? I don't hear Peter. If he muted, are you muted, Peter?
Yeah, he's muted.
We go into the unknown.
Sorry, I was making some noise. Muglug perceives that the door is ajar.
A mason jar.
Short the door.
All right, who's sneaking in? Is that a Remsethi?
Yeah, I'll slip
Sneaking?
slip inside stealthily. Sneak around the corner there.
Good. What's going on?
All right, the two shorties go in. Everybody else following them.
Yeah,
Pushing
we
the
don't
door.
even have to push the door. Even we're just like flipping the crack.
As soon as they leave me behind the room, I'm like, wait for me.
Zoinks! So you notice there's some writing here.
What is
The
it? What is it?
cement
What is it?
floor of the dark 20-foot square entry leads west. I'm gonna say whatever. Before you, two golden doors, bright and shining, gleam in your torchlight. The doors have no handles or fixtures, but are carved with strange writing.
Can we identify the writings? Is any language?
I'm interested in that.
To the north and south, 5-foot wide passages lead off.
I'm like, Derelict, step 5 feet more so that torchlight will illuminate the strange writing on the floor.
I step up and I like go really like close to her, right behind her. I'm like,
It's like looming over.
yeah.
Can I? What does it do? Can I make an Arcana check to look at this writing?
Yeah.
Can we all roll Arcana checks? Oh, never mind.
No.
I'm the magic guy here.
Well, more doesn't hurt.
I'm supposed to jack of all trades here. I could help you.
That's true.
Try my best.
That's
I'm not
true.
very good at art, but I can help.
We could put our brains together.
Yeah. Tree will help with that. Looks Greek to me, even though we're not undead.
Like, yep, that's definitely some writing. All right, what do we got with the 17 reveal?
It says, within here is the treasure that must be kept.
Ooh. We have to keep some treasure if we find it in here, guys.
It's not the sword.
Or it could mean an ancient curse is holding treasure here, and if we take it out, it's a crapshoot.
Where
Right.
y'all headed?
I'm thinking that big sword may be better put back in here.
Mmm.
I'm probably not going to move until I see someone else move into one of the other areas.
We just look at Mudluck
Rods is
to be reckless. Or Fro.
Hey, guys, let's down that passage.
And I stand like really close to Fro on, but from behind.
There's a dog pile behind me, yo.
Tripping over each other.
possibly go wrong, right?
Another hallway.
Down and down. I'm investigating as I walk down, just in case, to maybe see if there's any
Okay.
possible traps or anything. That's not the best of investigation rolls. I'm looking at the ceiling instead of the ground. But look, there's an opening this way.
And I get like really close behind him, and go, "Where?"
And this is kind of creepy if you think about it. It's like a whole underground city beneath the sand. Kind of weird. Don't you think, guys? Isn't that really creeping you out?
Yeah. I mean, if anything has survived down here, it's probably not pleasant.
Yeah.
How would you feel being trapped in the city in the sand?
Mugwug used to small, tight spaces when in the pit.
That's what she said.
It's supposed to be a family program. Why is the wall thicker here, I wonder? Why do I have this impending sense of doom? Oh, there we go. My walk in front.
Holy cow! Wait, as soon as they get too far away, I immediately run up right behind them.
Ooh, what is this going on here?
Split party.
I like that. What's that?
Whips and chains. This is a bondage room. Oh wait, family program.
Yeah, family program.
So again, this leaning corridor that you were in. Sorry, I didn't read it.
Oh.
So it is a kind of a leaning downwards a little bit. And right now you're in a room. Sand and hold on. Sand and dust have spilled into this room.
No one has dusted here for a long time.
I don't know. There's a big arm with a duster on it. And how do you know no one's dusted here? Didn't you ask that guy across the water away from us? The one who's coming at us with a big sword? Kind of angry that Reject dust into his room.
So there doesn't really seem to be much else going on here. At first glance.
Big engraving of a hand with a whip or whatever in the floor. Alright, now try my super duper powerful investigation roll. See if there's anything out of the ordinary in the wall.
Ooh, that's good.
Surprise. That's one.
Mugwug see giant hand with dust broom.
I guess Desolation over here. And, just...
So is this like a big, like the walls? Is this a dome room again?
It is,
yeah.
yeah.
I want to investigate the walls, see what I notice, and bring Remy and along to look at the walls and see if there may be writing our hieroglyphs or anything like that.
I'm gonna turn to a spider and crawl up to the ceiling.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's actually no better.
Doesn't seem like there's much going on here, guys.
I'm wondering if it's like a granary or anything that has like little holes.
As soon as Remy's like doing her own thing, I'm just gonna move close to Fro. It's like, yeah, this seems like an interesting room.
So if I turn to a giant spider and crawl up to the ceiling here and look down, do I get any different sense of scale or anything that engraving on the floor? No, nothing.
No, you don't. Yeah. Nope.
All right, I'll scuttle down.
What is it, Rick? Does Chippy need us?
And then I'll like wave at these guys with one of my 8 limbs just so they know it's me. Because they haven't seen me turn into a spider. So you see a giant spider's like. I'll make a web that I make a web and says it's me.
What? Yeah, just for
It's
my
me.
eyes. What?
I think I read a book about you. It's called Charlotte Web.
Yeah, it was that's what I did to get to 3rd level. It was a very heartwarming tale.
What'd you do with the pig?
He was tasty.
Yeah, I webbed it up and devoured its juices.
Yeah. No.
And I'll go up and tap Muglug with one of my 8 legs. Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I guess
Ooh,
I
bug, Muglug, squish.
And then its front 2 legs are like,
Oh, don't do it. It's from. Oh, no, it's from. He's dead.
More bugs.
Bug was good with killing bugs.
You know, my thinking is that we're probably going to see another room with a symbol on the other side. But they maybe all these symbols may be clues.
Maybe.
Muglug, see books.
Actually, you see scrolls.
Muglug, see scroll.
as we go, I'm gonna scuttle along and leave, kind of like go back and forth around the hall, leaving webs, so that if something comes up behind, I can sense it. If
Okay.
it comes in contact with my web.
With the not knowing that Remy's a spider and all the guys are leaving him, he's like, "Wait for me, guys!"
Remy's like, sorry, I was just looking at the stat block. Sorry for the delay. I've never been a spider before. I wasn't sure how far I could move.
So this room that you're in, Muglug, it ends with ash and sand filling the end of it. Walls here are lined with racks of bone cases. A statue lies broken on the floor. Carved tablet that it once held lies beside it. The upper and lower portions are shattered. You're probably going to need Remsethi to read it.
But unfortunately,
there be
we're gonna
fancy letters here.
because it is a.
All right.
So I'll go ahead
we'll
and
pick it up.
tell you what the text says, and then that'll be the end of the session.
You don't want to leave us in suspense for 2 weeks?
Thus facing, and so you read it. Thus facing the great doors and passing the right hand before them speak, Sakar al-Jini. Then approach the first and speak, Alhamdulillah. So shall the way be open unto you. Speak yet, Bismillah, and Duban, and ye shall be within thy hand's reach of the greatest of all. And that's where it ends.
Fire out, man.
All right, so everybody, thanks for watching. We had a great time playing. We hope you had a great time watching. So until next time, bye.
Stay nerdy.
Bye-bye.
Stay nerdy. All right.
Bye. 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 I'm going across.